This is the emergency broadcast system. The CDC is advising that you stay in your homes and walk home.
We show up. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party.
We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party.
We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party.
It's a minor war.
Sound waves reaching the microphone are changed into impulses of electric current.
No need to worry about your pre-recorded music tapes being accidentally erased. It can't happen. Well.
While you and me repeat, this bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Yo, what is going on, mobile esports fans? Hope you are having a fantastic Friday. Happy Friday, everybody, going into the weekend. I'm Son of Death, and I am joined by Crosby or Kryptonite. How you doing tonight, sir?
Hello, Jake. I'm doing very, very well. Thank you for asking. I'm also doing ecstatically well in the sense of the hypeness, you know?
Oh, yeah, you already know.
I'm super hype. I know you're hype as well. We were talking a little bit before the stream. I got this match going on right now. This is, of course, going to be the Critical Ops, the G Fuel tournament, and I'm super excited to cast this alongside Sudden, aka Jake, over here with me. But yeah, how you doing today, Jake? How you feeling?
I'm doing great. Finished up the work week, got the studying out of the way. I'm ready to coast on here to the weekend with some great Critical Ops matches. As you already mentioned, we got one set of teams in here already getting ready to go at it, and we got a few others coming up. Crosby, you're going to go over the prize info, all the goodies in the tournament, and then we're going to go ahead and get you guys prepped for the first match and then hop on into it. I know you don't like looking at our faces too long.
Yes, indeed. So, really quickly, like I mentioned, the Critical Ops G Fuel tournament brought to you by G Fuel Energy Formula, HyperX, Geyser, and as well as us over here at Mobile Esports Gaming on a whole new level. And of course, can't forget CFE, Critical Force Entertainment. Homies over there are fantastic people, awesome devs. And, we're playing Critical Ops. Well, not us, but, the pro players. They're playing Critical Ops.
I play once in a while.
Yes,
I just get my ass kicked.
Playing some TPM, playing some, diffuse, and every once in a while clutching up. It happens. We all have a great moments. But so really quickly running down through the tournament settings. We are starting, of course, today, April 30th, 2021. Teams. We have 8 teams that were selected. They were invited, as well as the diffuse is the game mode of choice right now. Diffuse a bomb. Format, we are having a bracket system, which is 5 versus 5. Now, depending on some situational, stuff that may happen, teams may opt to do a 4v4 or something along the lines of that. Doesn't happen often, but it can happen, and we just want everyone to know that sometimes disconnects and stuff like that happen, and people, they can't, they can't stay alive, and it happens, sometimes. What was it Jake says? You say all the time with the iPhone-y?
Oh yeah, mommy took your iPhone or whatever. That's life, as Frank Sinatra would say.
Basically, yeah, just any unforeseen circumstance, but typically it's a 5v5. Also, server is North America. Now the juiciness is here. Jake. So for the prizes, get this: we get 2 G Fuel tubs, not 1, 2 tubs of G Fuel. Dos, right? You can select have your pickings. I don't know if you've had any of the peach mango lately, or any maybe strawberry shortcake, or any of the various new flavors. There's, I think, upwards of 40 now, if I'm not mistaken. And that's nuts, because I started drinking G Fuel 2013, and they were like 10 or 15 if I don't mistake the amount. Anyway, now they're a whole bunch more, and they're all either a massive hit, or ever so slightly better than a massive hit. So it really depends on your flavor and your palate. Anyway, 2 tubs of G Fuel, 1 shaker per player on the winning team. HyperX charge plays per player on winning team, as well as 5,200. So that's 5,200 of in-game credits. So I mean, what else can you ask for at this point? Like, we got some amazing G Fuel prizes. We got some in-game currency, as well as HyperX charge plays rather. So I mean, homies, and don't forget the fame and glory that goes with winning a mobile esports G Fuel tournament in Critical Ops. I mean, you got the swagger, man. Like, come on, you got the swagger.
You already know.
Yes.
Folks, getting into the match here in just a couple of minutes. Teams are finishing up knifing and getting ready. Actually, I believe they just finished, and we're about to go live here. We're going to bring up the stats quickly between both of these teams. We got Elevate NA versus Invasion HQ coming up here. Like I said, waiting for the confirmation that we are ready, and we're going to go ahead and hop right on into the match. The map of choice is going to be Canals.
Ooh, I like canals. Whoa. throwback. I think I've already mentioned this, but that's a throwback to I think it was like 2017, maybe 2018, when I started playing Critical Ops like heavy, maybe a little bit before that. I don't remember. And then the rename came in a little bit later, but like, the nostalgia. And this was during the time when I was on the iPad Air, and
the OG Air.
OG Air, like the OG Air, and it was fantastic. Critical Ops was running smoothly, and I was just fragging out. Like it was, take me back to simpler times.
Remember when they had the PC players that would play too? They had them mixed in together in the same room. That was a hell of a lot of fun, because you're going up against people with keyboard and mice, and then you got your touch screen, and being able to compete.
Oh, it's crazy because like you don't think about it, but like I think when you're using like a mobile device, like an iPad or an iPhone or an Android device or whatever it may be, right? It can usually compete and probably topple a good amount of like the better PC players like that are on keyboard and mouse. I don't know. I just think that touch input is really,
you can get very precise with it. Way more precise than a controller.
Yeah, definitely
maybe, but I'm just saying that's how it is.
I would say so. I know you've played console, you've played keyboard and mouse on PC, PC as well as mobile FPS games, and I think so as well. I think, controversial it may be, but I think it's keyboard and mouse for precision, then ever so slightly maybe underneath a little bit. You got the touch input, and then controller underneath. My opinion. So
yeah, it is. Control. I don't like controllers, period. I'm not a big fan of controllers. All right. But that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into the match. But yeah, I don't like controllers. Leave that there. I'm sure somebody will get mad at me. Looks like we got Elevate over here on the T side to start with. Waiting for final confirmation on that.
Yeah. I think I saw something about Mr. King Naruto or something there on the leaderboard, if I'm not mistaken. Interesting. I don't think that would be somebody. Well, maybe not. Maybe playing in this game. I don't think so. Yo, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? AK gonna get at least 0 rounds. Oh no, I don't know about that. Alrighty. Starting off over here. It seems like okay. So bomb's already down. That was a quick plant. Bombs down on a 3 versus 4 for the CTs. Now it's even 3v3 as trades are coming in. Billy and One Day going nice and fragging out. Vapey takes one right there, and that's eyelids. Billy eyelids. Okay, this is now a 3 versus 1, and this is going to be a very interesting and difficult match for the CTs. And well, there you go, just like that. 1-0 for One Day and crew over Billy and eyelids. Jeez. Elevatena, I think is how you pronounce them. Elevatena take that round 1-0 over Invasion HQ. Pardon if I mispronounce some of the names, but yeah. Okay, taking a look at where these. Okay, well, never mind. I can't even say anything because the one taps are real. Vapey and Billy are just one tapping with the pistol and even like the AK. All right. This is looking like a slaughter right now as 3 instantly go down, and the T's got the bomb down on B. There's one person at the back, and well, this is sentient. Well, he took an L there. It's no longer sentient at all. He's just in game. Oh, Elevate NA. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Elevate and okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I bet. Invasion HQ and Elevate. All right, for whatever reason, I just read it as it was not. Yeah, I'm familiar with Elevate. All right. Again, okay, so the T's decided to leave bomb, I think, on the bridge here. Maybe I'm wrong, but they're just chilling right now, trying to get some picks. I mean, they did spread it a little bit towards A. Oh! Wobster gets naded out. He gets naded and he's down to 26 HP. Putting down some fire. and he actually gets peeked, and well, worst peeker in that scenario wasn't exactly the worst peeker. It's probably the superior peeker right there. Mer decides to just casually walk up and get a 1-tap on Sentient. Just 1 minute left in this round. No significant map, I guess, progress has been made. Bomb is actually now traveling over towards B. That's Menace. He's got the bomb in his hands, putting out some utility as well as some frags. And 2 versus 3, 40 seconds left. Bomb looks as if it's going to be going down on B, and that's exactly what's going on. And there you go. 2 versus 3.
Be difficult for Invasion to go ahead and retake this bomb site. Working on it as they're slowly pushing up here. Billy finding one, gun up here, dropping down Menace, looking for that second player. But Mirzi is there, putting down Billy, closing the eyelids. It's all up here to Peeker. Drop it 1 day. So 1 versus 1 now. Bomb slowly ticking down. Not going to have enough time to defuse if you don't move out quick. Couple warning shots being fired over there to the right. Teasing that defuse. Player sticks out. Gonna jump back behind the wall. Mirzi with the mean peek right there. And another win going over here to Elevate.
3-0 Elevate right now. Seems to be running through, well, Invasion. But I mean, the cash situation should be very, very good right now for both teams. Obviously, well, Elevate having, the surplus of cash. But at the very least, full buys and util are coming in. So we should see a little bit more of a, I guess, evened matchup right now in terms of the firepower for both sides. But we'll have to wait and see if that actually translates into any actual tangible benefits for either side. So nothing going on right now. As I say that, Jay takes out Wapter. Goes over towards, I believe, the B site. Is indeed picking up the U-ratio sniper rifle over here. Bomb is down, so they're actually opting to not carry the bomb at all. And I guess just rotate off picks, grab bomb off that as well. Worst peeker did the dirty business right there as Menace trying to get that U-ratio snipe. A pick and not coming through as worst peeker decides to get that timing. Kazi taking out Vapey. This is now going to be a very tall task for the these last 2 players left alive. 1 day as well as Mirzi in this 2 versus 5 scenario that they find themselves in with 40 seconds left.
40 seconds to work with here, and it is looking like Invasion is going to take this round. Still 2 players to work with here on the Elevate side, though. It's interesting looking at the stats image. On Canals, Elevate has a 50% win-loss ratio, so literally it's like a flip of a coin right here. Invasion.
Ooh.
Working on getting it back. Mirzi coming with a nice little 2-piece, though. Gonna put the headshot there on Sentient. Bomb has been planted. It's a nice little extra cash being invested over here to the T side, especially in case they do end up losing this. Mirzi working with 37 HP. Gonna back up over here into Tree Elbow. Gotta be careful peeking, only with 37 HP to work with. Kaz, was 17, and Jay was 16, actually. HP-wise. Mirzi's got more. Wow, that headshot coming in the quick flip. Jay's going to drop him and going to defuse that bomb, putting the first point here on the board for Invasion HQ. They're starting to break down those walls there that Elevate formed early on in the match. Elevate still leading by 2, though.
So we see the cash situation even out a little bit more and, well, indeed turned into a round win for Invasion. But doesn't mean it's going to continue on over. As quick look at the leaderboard right now, at the scoreboard. Mirzi going 9-2, fragging out. Vapey 4-2, and on the other side of things, we got 5-4 for Billy Islands and Jay at 3-3. So frags are definitely in favor of Elevate, but doesn't necessarily always mean. Okay, well, as I say that, literally 6 kills. What the heck just happened?
Wapter and Menace in there. Dropping multiple players down. Bomb is getting planted over here on the A side. 3 players alive here on the Elevate side. The remaining player here on the CTs is going to be Kaz. Working with that HK. Honestly, in a 1v3 on Canals, that's probably the gun I'd want to have. Got the range and the damage.
Oh, peeking.
I love how they put that board there so you can no longer shoot underneath the truck.
Ooh. More you know.
SG blasting Kaz there, and they've retaken their lead back up to 3. Elevate leading 4-1.
And Mirzi just patting his stats right there. Wapter as well. It's definitely possible to come back. It's not too difficult. It's just it's all at this stage in the game, to be honest, it's mostly mental. Because once you get to a certain stage in terms of the professional level, it really doesn't come down too much to the aim. It's more positioning and just kind of the mental, how you play the game, the tactics that you employ. And, well, right now we're seeing some straight up just better gun skill and tactics, I guess, from Mirzi and crew, as Elevate NA looking to bolster their lead even more right now as they lead 4 rounds. Wow. By 4 rounds, rather, over Invasion. Damn. Looking like a floor wipe right now.
Yeah, especially you're on the T side. I mean, you're looking at Elevate leading on the T side. Most maps, if not all maps, are somewhat T or CT sided. They just are. The CT's job is essentially to camp, right?
Indeed.
That's what your essential job is. You got this much of a lead on the T side right now. If you're able to hold that lead and go into the CT side, it's almost a guaranteed Elevate W, in my opinion, unless somehow you just Invasion is able to pull a miracle out of their barrel and kick Elevate's ass on the T side. I don't see that happening, though. I mean, look at the scoreboard right now. Sentient 0-7, dude. Seriously, Kaz 2-7, really struggling down here, weighing down their team. Eyelids and Worst up here. Peaker 5-7 respectively, trying to carry their team as much as possible right now. You really got to see those two bottom players come alive, not only to help their team out a little bit, but got to help themselves.
That flash. I don't know if you saw that flash, but when you have a different perspective, the flash doesn't usually last as long. That wasn't me. Probably almost as long as it seemed to the player Menace in game. That flash honestly seemed like it was like 10 hours, but it was like 3 seconds. But in game, it's always like, why are my eyes bleeding? Anyway, quick tidbit of about Team Elevate as this 2 versus 1 comes into play. Elevate, as one of the most dominant organizations in mobile gaming, mainly known for their European and North American critical ops teams, Elevate never fails to outperform their opponents. Falling short to Hammers in the critical ops circuit final tournament, they knew that it was time for a change. A week later, Hammers publicly announced their disbandment, allowing Team Elevate to pick up some of their players. And, well, it seems as if it's working out right now, as that round right there went in favor of Elevate yet again. Gonna go really quickly through a couple of the pickups. Mirzi, one of the best in-game leaders in the North America scene. And, well, you can definitely see some of that magic coming in over here in this matchup. He's known for his ability to motivate the entire team while still fragging out, and that is incredibly crucial. Being a very, very good IGL, as well as being able to actually get frags, is a nice 2-in-1 combo, and 4-1 right now in terms of player count. Scratch that. Sentient, I think, is he out of the agency? Yes, he is. He's out of the agency, no longer affiliated with the 007 agency.
Was he 007?
Yeah, he was. He was actually. He really was. Now he's 3. Actually, I think he picked up either 2 or 3 kills this round. I'm not exactly sure. He's definitely at least 2. Could have picked up a 3rd, but yeah. Well, 8-1. It's not a pretty scoreline. They are on the T side, which, like you mentioned, Jake, and I agree with 100%. Usually, most maps and most situations, you're going to be, a slight advantage if you're on the T side. It's not always the case, but for the most part. And, well, taking full advantage is right now Elevate, and they're looking mighty fine right now as they are leading 8-1.
Look at the way they push into that A site. Just expertly beautiful. Jay trying to work there, put down Menace. Wapter in there, find a peek, and Wapter also going to double up there with the SG. Dropping Jay. Remaining play left alive here is going to be Kaz once again, who always seems to be on the other side of the map, away from his teammates. Might pay off for him here. Was able to put down Vapey.
He can actually do this. He's got...
Oh, man.
Damn, that was nice. He's got the HP and the positioning. And is he going to Okay, this guy's
Man,
okay.
he had some map knowledge. I was not expecting to see that player pop around the corner there. Elevate played a little too aggressively, really. They just should have sat on the bomb and went ahead and take it to 9-1, potentially risking losing a match here, but actually I didn't realize how far the bomb had ticked down. Yeah, no way that was going to happen with only 5 seconds left on the clock. 9-1, they have taken their lead up to 8. Man, it is not looking good here for Invasion.
It was basically a save round. Well, he did get, I believe it was at the end, it was only 2 kills, 2 frags. Could have been more earlier on, but, anything you can do at this point, including staying alive and, saving a little bit of cash moolah, can help in the later rounds, but it's still not a pretty sight to let that bomb get, kaboom.
No, I agree.
Ooh.
I agree. And you're getting close to the flip here. Going down, would be 10-1 potentially, or excuse me, 11-1. Hopefully 10-2. Kaz and Cindy making it work. Cindy doubling up there with the SA, and they're putting another point on the board. Finally, it's been a little quiet over there, a little empty on their side of the board.
Indeed.
Cutting that
Almighty Frost and one day, both players alongside Mirzi for a very long time. Interesting tidbit there. They went through countless upsets and wins together, so they've been through thick and thin, but they've always stuck together, making them one of the most dangerous trios in Critical Ops. They bring not only immense knowledge and gun skill, but team chemistry that further solidifies their dominance.
Man, that team chemistry is so important. Wapter, man, doubling up there. Jade sitting it, getting dropped. 1 left life here now on the CT side. As Kaz once again working that HK, hiding behind the bushes here. Better watch out, might start building. Popping out of those bushes like that. Oh, man, he's got he's got eagle eyes, man. I don't know how he saw Wapter over there. Throwing that grenade in there, smoked out. Man, he wish he has a thermal scope on that to be able to spot these T players over here. Knows there's a player on his right side getting shot. He's going to pop the reload. Peeking out of there. Oh my god, the wall bang. Going up for Mirzi. Trying to find the smoke, and he does it, man! Kaz is able to do it. Finding Menace, man. You can call Kaz the smoke Menace, man. He doesn't give a crap what's in front of him. He is going to drop him down to the ground. Almost able to find Vapey. Wow.
I would have been, a 4v1, I think, in that scenario?
Yes, that would have been a 4v1. Your math is correct there. I'm also surprised I was able to do that math.
Hey, I mean, I'll chug some G Fuel beforehand. I guess Kaz followed suit, and homie just needs to chug a little bit more, and I could have been able to clutch that, but still coming in, 10-2 on this flip. Difficult, yes. Possible, yes. Likely,
Dude, I had to be Debbie Downer, but nah.
I'd say it's possible.
I don't know.
It's thin. It's thin, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless somehow Elevate does some stupid stuff, they're just screwing around with them, start playing, and let them get to the point where they're 10-7 or whatever.
As you said that, Wapter just pushed up and had nothing to do with it. I don't know why he was there, bottom.
Sometime a team that is dominating another team is their worst enemy because they get so cocky, they get so comfortable leading. You got to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined to continue following the plan. If you start breaking from that plan and pushing up and doing stupid shit, you can easily find yourself down. Elevate got plenty of room to work with, though. Might try to get some cool kills here for the stream. Shout out to them if that's what they're trying to do. But you got to be careful with that. You definitely got to be careful with that.
Fine line,
Yeah, there's a fine line between confidence and cockiness. I know that's one of the things we've said here for years. There's definitely a fine line between it. But I don't think Elevate's getting cocky necessarily. They're having a little bit of fun, but we'll see. I wouldn't want to give Invasion too many rounds because you get to the point where everybody starts buying SGs and AKs and the utilities. And it doesn't matter how good you are. It starts to get difficult. Menace working with that pistol over here. Eyelids keeping the eyes open. Glancing around. Going to go for that bomb plant. Sees the player on the left side. Glad he kept those eyes open. Going to put Wapter down the ground. But Menace is going to be there quickly to eliminate him. Preventing him from getting that bomb planted. 3 versus 1 here. The remaining player on the CT side is Menace working that deagle. Bomb has been planted. Extra cash being invested over here into the evasion side. Very important for them. Menace peeking around the corner here. Gonna be trying to grab those deagle taps. Ooh, he's gonna find one wall bang, but Sentient. I couldn't even see him, man. Popping Menace.
You got that nice wide peak right there, and Sentient not able to do. Well, I mean, actually, rather Was it? No, it was Sentient, wasn't it? I think just now.
It was Sentient that dropped him, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the wide peaks, man. The wide peaks. You know, hitting people with the wide peaks sometimes works out. Well, if you can hit your shot, and if the other person doesn't hit you, but it can actually really work out because it throws people off. Because some people don't expect the wide peak. They think you're gonna hug the wall and just shoulder peek or something like that. But yeah. Mersey said, "Hey Jay, how's it going? I'm gonna drop you." And well, Billy also does the same thing to Wapter. And now I'm saying Wapter like as if like I'm like like a 4-year-old and I can't pronounce my R's. The Wapter's over here, dog. Oh, because okay, Vapey coming in over here as Worst Peaker was trying to get some util down and not able to do so before getting killed from his left side. Sentient gets one as well. 3 versus 3, just over a minute left. Bomb seems to be on the rotation over towards B. And I don't know if anyone's actually spotted this out. And I do actually believe that Menace has sniffed this rotation out. And One Day and crew are also pushing up towards the B spawn. Ever so slightly clearing out corners. Everyone's just crouching. And Billy Eyelids gets one, but immediately gets traded out right there. It's now 2 versus 2. Bomb's going to be going down on B. If they can get it down, 1 versus 1 now as Menace and Sentient get trades of their own. Bombs down on B. Hasn't actually been planted, though. Just over 30 seconds left. 1 versus 1. Sentient versus One Day. It's coming down to the nail, or to the wire, folks. Bomb's going to be going down, halfway down. And One Day is going to know where the bomb is now. There you go. Oh, and
oh my God.
Sentient knows exactly where One Day was and gets that kill. That was nice.
I don't know why, for One Day, you got the HK, very accurate, very powerful. Why you didn't just hug that corner right there? Why did you need to peek out? I planted the bomb. If you haven't seen it in the first 5 to 10 seconds, then go ahead and start moving because he probably went over to catwalk. But I don't know. I would have waited. I would have hugged the wall and tried to use that angle and the accuracy to my advantage.
Exactly. One thing is not knowing where the bomb is, but if you're already pushed up that much onto a site, you got to play that site. You got to commit.
Oh man,
right?
Kaz taking up a double piece right there. Ooh. That Koi AK too. One Day gonna eliminate even 40 more damage to his team. Worst Peaker finding Menace. It's a 3 versus 2 right here and make that a 2 versus 2 as Mersey over near the corner. Put down Billy Eyelids. Gotta use those eyes. Sentient. Man, Sentient couldn't hit crap last round and now it's coming alive here with that SG. 2 versus 1 here. Invasion getting another crucial bomb planted. A little bit of cash, man. Keeps you in the game. If you were to lose this, that can be crucial to buying those utilities needed. To buying the weapons needed to go ahead and get that snowball back together.
Elbow. Is he going to check it? He is!
Man, Mersey with the flick. How mean. 18 HP to the name. 1 versus 1 coming down here. Looking around the corner. Firing multiple shots. Missing all of them so low. He's got to be careful here.
I think he might have had that if he had more ammo.
He might have, but Worst Peaker landed the headshot on him as well. So low on health. A little overkill, honestly. Could have shot him in the toe and had the same result, but great accuracy there for Peaker.
Indeed, folks, if you're enjoying the stream, if you're enjoying the tournament that we've got going on right now, please go ahead and share it with your friends, your buddies, anybody who you think may enjoy our streams, our tournaments, and our events, because you guys are the community that we want to see thriving, and we want everyone to come in, one big happy family. And I know sometimes we have ups and downs, but we want to have that opportunity to be one big happy family, and just let everyone know, and we chilling. But who's also chilling right now is a full team wipe for the side of Invasion, as they just full mopped, or rather not Invasion, Elevate, as they just full mopped.
Yeah, Invasion was the one that got mopped here and drained out into the mop bucket. Finally, I was waiting for Elevate just to smack the flies, man. They're like, okay, this is enough. But you got to be careful, man. You let him get this close. You got a good amount of cash to work with. You got to be careful. Elevate still in an excellent position, though. I wouldn't say I'd be worried. Mersey, oh man, just absolutely going off, and Baby put down a Sentinel. Khan's working with that Deagle there on Mersey. And he's once again the remaining player. And One Day just going to totally push up and drop him. 12-6 here. It's a match point for Team Elevate. I'm not a betting man, but I would lay down $20 if they're going to go ahead and take this W.
Indeed, and pull up the scoreboard really quickly, Jake, because this is not nice. This is not going double neg down there. We got Billy and Jay, and I say this time and time again. You know, your KD doesn't always dictate what you're actually putting into the game. But if you're going double neg when you're putting down almost 20 kills for the other team, it starts to blur the lines a little bit, in my opinion. You gotta stay alive. You gotta stay alive.
Yeah,
You know,
11 and 15 isn't a big deal, but with 9 and 17, is that what it was? That starts to be a little bit more of a deal.
Yeah. Anyway,
Especially when the majority of those kills came from players just trolling.
Yeah, it's
Now, see, this is why I don't bet, because I laid $20 down, and Elevate's not gonna take the W here. I don't know, maybe Mirzi's. I don't want to jinx Mirzi. Working that U ratio, I guess you had cash to burn through. Let's just go ahead and do it here on match point. Why not?
One versus two. Mirzi versus Worst Peaker and Mr. Billy Eyelids. Don't think he's gonna opt to do much. Oh, never mind. He's opting to peek a corner, and Worst Peaker double peeks him first on the stairs and then wide peeking the stairs there. Damn. Okay, I don't know why I said it like that. Anyway, 12-7. This next round is yet again a match point, but Sentient and Crew Invasion still hanging on. Definitely not out for the count, but like Jake said, it's not looking too hot right now, especially with the past situations that we've seen. I don't know if it's trolling, like actual trolling, but definitely looking like it was
trolling was the right word or not.
It might have been just like kind of like go here and see what happens type of thing. No set concrete strat rather. Anyway, Raptor picking up a kill right there. First blood, first frag of the round. Just over a minute 15 left in this round. 12-7 is the round count in favor of Elevate. Ooh, Raptor. What the heck, man? I don't know where these homies are getting their like eagle eye vision. Oh, actually, that's no, I do. They're chugging some G Fuel, Use code esports mode for a discount. But Jay picking up a 2-piece, Kaz picking up 1, and then Vapey trading that out. Now this is going to be a 2 versus 1. Menace one day versus Kazi. The spray transfer, none of them hit. Menace takes out Kazi.
And that's it, folks. Elevate with the W. I thought we may cut you off there, Crosby. Elevate with the W. All she wrote. Indeed. Congratulations there to Elevate.
GG's all around, everybody. GG's. I just love the match. The match was like, it had some low points. Not gonna lie for one side, won't say who, but overall we had some nice, frags, some triples, some interesting plays from both sides. I'd say it was an interesting match. Maybe not the highest in terms of the skill, but that's kind of what you get sometimes in their earlier rounds. Either way, that was a fun match to cast, and
oh, definitely indeed. Bless and Vanguard coming up right after this, folks. We're gonna have a quick word from our sponsors, and we will be right back. We'll see you on the flip side.
Yeah. If you're looking for some G Fuel, maybe a hat, tub, shaker, energy crystals, or anything in between, please make sure to go check out gfuel.com for their great assortment. All you got to do is add something to your cart, make sure that it's something that you want to give it a try or something that you've already had. Check out. then fill in some of these details right here. Some of them are, of course, our code esportsmobile for 10% off anything and everything on gfuel.com. That code again is esportsmobile. In this case, you get 30% off. Use your payment method of choice. Go ahead and follow the on-screen prompts, and there you go. That's it. That's all you got to do to complete your G Fuel order. Make sure you use our code esportsmobile for 10% off. In this case, 30% off your order. Thank you very much. Take it easy. Peace, please.
Welcome back, folks. You know, I need to check out the Mortal Kombat movie. I haven't seen it. I know it's available to go ahead and you can either rent it on HBO Max. I think it's also in theaters. But I'd rather just watch it on my couch. Really want to check it out. I've heard it's really good. I think you're muted, dude.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I would like to see it, but I don't know. I kind of want to see it in theaters, but obviously it's not going to happen. But I don't want to, like, I don't know. I kind of just hope that once, you know, all the human malware thing's done and over with and everyone's, you know, Gucci, I'd like them to bring back some of the movies that were released during this time period in theaters. And, you know, hopefully that's one of them. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to hold out that long, to be honest, but
I watched Nobody on HBO Max the other night. That's the Bob Odenkirk movie, kind of like John Wick with Christopher Lloyd in it. That was a lot of fun. Interesting. Yeah, Mortal Kombat's definitely next up on the list. Folks, with that being said, though, we're about to have a combat match. Hopefully it won't be mortal for the players themselves. But Bless versus Vanguard coming up here. They are already getting into the match, almost ready to go, waiting for the live confirmation, and we'll go ahead and hop right on into it. Let's go ahead and bring you the stats comparison image between both of these teams. Oh, and Bureau, by the way. Playing on the map. Bureau, I love this map. Back in the day, this was kind of like the main map for comp. You didn't really play any other map. It was just Bureau. I absolutely loved it. Casted a lot of Bureau. I think I casted some with you. I know I casted some with Chase here on Bureau. A lot of memories on this map and excited to be casting again. I don't think we casted it last tournament, if I recall correctly. I think we did every other map. I think the teams just like totally just blue balled me, did every other map instead of Bureau, and I definitely appreciate them indulging me tonight.
I think that was the case. Well, and it's definitely the indulging case tonight, and we're gonna have some fun. And I know this match is gonna be a juicy one as well. We have a player named Juicy in this in the roster lineup over here. But yeah, really quickly, want to just introduce a little bit, a little bit of the teams, just a tidbit. Bless is mainly known, of course, so we're going to be having Bless as well as Vanguard Gaming in this lineup right now. Vanguard Gaming versus Bless on Bureau. But yeah, Bless is mainly known for their loyal members, often proving to us that chemistry is the most important asset in critical ops, which is exactly. Amen.
Preaching that for years.
Pardon?
I've been preaching that for years.
Yes. But yeah, their main roster consists of Prophecy, also known as Supreme or Banu. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Banu. He is the leader and the main player of the team, proving that that anyone can play at the top level with 60 frames per second. And the way I'll put it is this way: a higher frame rate can make it easier to be better, right? Take that as you will. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's always going to happen, but 60 FPS, in my opinion, can be a significant gap in terms of a ceiling that you can develop versus 120 or higher. Anyway, AG2 and Pro Noob, a promising duo who have recently taken the game seriously to get back into tournament form. Pretzels and Spoken, two of the best aimers in the North American region. Any team facing Bless will find winning gunfights are close to impossible against these two. Guns up, you gotta have your guns up, and power positioning. Endure and Powerful, interesting there. They are both able to step up when the team needs them the most. They are often able to get important frags, contribute to their team success, and ultimately clutch up. Ares, God of War. He is Bless's latest recruit and hopefully will perform the best he can. You know, we always want to see players perform at their peak. That way we see the best competition possible. And, it's just a lot of fun if we get good comp. In his previous team, he's done very, very well, frequently being the top fragger. If we see him perform this way, then he can be a perfect addition to this team. And of course, we preach this as well, Jake and I. Just because you're top fragging doesn't necessarily mean, you're, always helping out your team. It definitely does help, but it doesn't always help out as much as you may think or in the correct way all the time. Sometimes the intangible things are, people doing the dirty work, going in, entry fragging, and, maybe getting one kill every couple rounds, but at one frag every couple rounds. But ultimately, you got to work as a team in unison, communication, and trying to, be great in terms of the chemistry, chemistry and strats, honestly.
100%. I was playing a different game, but COD a couple nights ago, coming down to, objective-based game modes. Just because you get the most kills doesn't mean you're doing anything. I had one guy playing a hardpoint, right? 60-3. Awesome score. No, 2 seconds in the hill. I had over 3 minutes in the hill, 17-24. Just because you're going negative, you're playing those objectives. That's how you won the game. 60-3 is great. Now you're going 22-1 or 22-2 in critical ops, but if you're not getting those big clutch kills, getting that bomb planted, helping your team push through, breaking into the bomb site, it doesn't matter how many kills you have.
Exactly. Dirty, just lurking. Oh, some of these one taps that I'm seeing in the warm up right now. Ooh.
Yeah, no, I'm watching over here. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nice. Match should be ready to go very, very soon. But yeah, Vanguard is a multi-regional team. Their players, Metal and Dark, were both in Metal, and Metal was the leader of the former #1 team in South America. Cool tidbit there about Vanguard. Alrighty, match is live, I do believe, and Jake, I think
fantastic. Looks like we got Bless here on the CT side. Gonna go ahead and get on in. I think we're live.
We are.
I think we're live. I'm waiting for confirmation. Did you get live in the chat?
In DM. We are good to go.
Oh, it's not loading for me. Oh, there we go.
They're just chilling. All right. They're glitching out. All right, they're pushing out. They just started literally just banana the entire time. Oh, Dark Zero. Powerful. Nice pistol kills there. As Powerful and Supreme putting down a flurry of kills. Juicy gets one, though. That's traded out right there. 3 versus 1, 2 versus 1, and now it's 2 versus 0. As Ares, Supreme, Powerful, Pretzels, and Spoken get this pistol round win over, well, Vanguard. It looked as if it could be a little bit on the even side, but then the turtle and, well, the frags came in. Alrighty, folks. Let me take a look over here as to where Juicy might be headed. Alrighty, it looks as if they're trying to cross to A, I think. Oh, the frag's coming in. 3 versus. Well, never mind. This is about to be another bloodbath. 4 versus 1, and yep, they bought second round, and well, that's what happens when you buy and the other team doesn't really buy. So, I mean, you can't really not expect that. Maybe not as much of a slaughter, but you know, what can you do when you got guns versus pistols? So, I mean, yeah, that's you know the way it crumbles sometimes. Interestingly enough, I'm looking at the pings really quickly. All the pings are relatively good. Maybe 1 or 2 kind of high pings, but you know, for the most part, they're all within the 40-30 range. So you know, that's gonna be a good even match. Well, I shouldn't say ping is everything, but you know, for the most part, ping is a good indicator. Yeah, it's a good indicator. Low ping equals usually good time, internet-wise.
Most of the time, but sometimes, man, I've had those low ping matches. You get like a good 19 ping, and the guy with 150 is just blasting across the map. And you can't get him.
Yep. Luckily, it doesn't happen in our matches over here because you know, homie knows what they're doing, and well, private matches are always a different story. No more McDonald's Wi-Fi. Supreme though finds it a nice nade, nice to place nade. He says, "Hey, can you hold it for me?" And well, the other guy said, "Oh, oops, too late." 2 versus 1 or 2 versus 3 right now. Bomb is in the hands of Jeans, full HP and full. Oh, never mind. I thought he was gonna get pushed up on over here as flashes were going down, and Spoken with the burst right there. It's Dark Zero. 3 versus 1. Bombs down towards B. Is he gonna be able to turn around? No, he's not. Doesn't he? I think it's 1 before he does get. Oh, okay, never mind. It's 2v1, and then he gets taken out. So never mind. 3-1 right now. Round count. Homies over there at Bless are looking. You know, dare I say it in the chat? You guys are saying it too. Bless up. But I don't know. Vanguard up, looking. I don't know if that's the saying for them. But Vanguard up, maybe? Question mark. I don't know.
Probably not, but you know, it works. It's only round 3 though. You know, if you had the team that wins the pistol round usually wins the next 2 rounds. It just is how it is. This will be an interesting round to see how it works as we got players in here.
I do believe Jen is the way to pronounce it. Not Jeans. Sorry. But yeah, Aries. Oh, the nice little peek and drop shot on Dark Zero. Mr. Dark Zero reminds me of Cold Zero from Counter-Strike. Powerful though, taking out Abuse, and that nice eagle shot. And well, flurry of kills and trades going down right there as Metal gets 2. That's an X23 right there. Some Wolverine action. 3 versus 2, just under a minute left. 3-0 round count in favor of Bless.
Ooh, and Spoken. Speaking of that AK, finding Metal and Supreme. He's going to eliminate Juicy there. 4-0. Bless looking nice. Not seeing that 3-1 count you see a lot of the time. Even happened, I think it happened in the Elevate round. The first round that was won on Invasion side was that 4th round. Bless, not going to let that happen, though.
Nope. Says, hey, swats them down like a fly. Unfortunate for them, but hey, so far it's looking like a steamroll. See if they can regain full if they've lost it, and yeah. Oh, Jen S. Okay, Jen S. Okay, so like, okay, gotcha. Apologies. I think we finally got it. Like I said, if I get there, if we get some of the pronunciations incorrect, we'll do our best to correct them as we go along. But yeah, please be nice about it.
Yeah, definitely. Let us know how it's pronounced, and we'll change it. We're not doing that on purpose. Just working out the information we have, and you know, English class did not prepare me to pronounce online names. Just saying.
Just true. That's true.
Working control room over here. Spoken. Got a nice angle. If anybody pops out of there of banana, they're going to get dropped. Supreme. Working orange right now. Ooh, that was a weird place to flick that knife. If there had been a player there, maybe I was lagging just a tad bit and I didn't see, but flicking the knife right there. Player could have popped around the corner, even in a bad spot.
Oh,
Man,
Supreme.
Supreme in there. How many shots did Juicy fire without connecting on anything? I think he's got to stop.
Unfortunately.
He's got to stop chewing that gum, man. That gum is making that gum bounce up and down more than it needs to. You gotta keep that jaw straight and exhale or inhale a little bit and exhale when you're pulling that trigger.
Substitutes for that gum. The energy crystals on gfuel.com. Just pop them and
they pop off in your mouth and they aren't gonna mess the way your gun works. You know.
Get a little bit of G Fuel as well.
Yeah.
Use code Esports Mobile for a discount at checkout. Esports Mobile gets you a nice discount at gfuel.com. Pick up some pop rocks, maybe rather energy crystals or hot. I was gonna say hot tub, a tub shaker or anything in between. Go ahead and consider using our code Esports Mobile. Greatly appreciated if you would consider using our code. Helps us out, bring more tournaments and bigger prize pools. But yeah, 5-0 right now. Round count for Bless. Got the CTs on B.
Oh man, Pretzel's totally limiting Darky's pushes in there. Aries up there, finding the metal monsters. A 5 versus 2. I thought they'd dropped the player on the Bless side, but they have not. Powerful, finding Gen S and Spoken, finishing off Juicy once again. And did any of those players take any damage?
I don't think so.
On the CT side, did they somehow get in there without it and totally avoid all the bullets? Was like some Matrix stuff in here? Neo?
I think it was.
Got Neo and Morpheus on the squad?
Taking a look at the replay over here. I don't think any of them actually took any actual damage. It might, maybe from like a nade or something, but like I don't think any direct damage. And even from a nade, I think that would have been a little scarce there, or like a stretch rather. Yeah. Okay. Because
Man, I was about to say Vanguard needs to go towards A side. I don't know what they're doing, but this is excellent. I think they're pushing in your server side very, very confidently and effectively. Spoken gonna speak for them though. Double up there with the AK-47, putting out Juicy and Abuse respectively. Metal coming up behind him. Got Gen S in here as well. Metal finding Spoken through the smoke. Gen S right now backing up carefully. Got the bomb in hand. It looks like they're going to make the rotation back over here towards B. Wow. Supreme peeking out and not being able to fire his gun. Jen has taken full advantage of that mistake there on his part.
So when you cross Banana like that, I wouldn't cross the way he did. I wouldn't cross the way Metal did. He crossed by himself. Yes, he was peeking it slowly and trying to get an angle just in case someone's there to watch the cross. But his teammate was still a little bit too far away to get the trade. Like just like that. Okay, that's a perfect example. His teammate would have been there. And they would have been able to bully up on that guy, gang up on that guy, and maybe get the either the immediate trade or at the very least save that player's life, making it a 2 versus 1 instead of a 1 versus 1. Now, that comes down to maybe communication or confidence or a mixture of the two. I don't know, but I would have liked to maybe have seen a little bit more, I guess, cohesiveness in that those situations that I just saw there.
Yeah, and I think that's the communication. Oh, bombing planet here. Aries gonna come around and guillotine that guy. Janice going down to his hands. Being that they're a multinational team, you know, Vanguard, as we were talking about a little earlier, a multi-regional team, you might be running, you know, was it Metal and Dark, both SA players, very good in the SA region. You could be running into an issue there with the communication where you're not speaking the exact same. Your first language is different than what is being spoken in team chat or whatever. They might not even be communicating as much in Discord or wherever their voice chat preferences.
Oh no, Aries. Okay, Aries is definitely not me when I'm playing. He just flashed himself. It's okay. Yeah,
I don't even buy flashbangs, man. I think I do more damage to myself than I do to the enemy team.
It's honestly in any game, specifically in critical ops though. I for whatever reason I can't throw flashes. I just can't. Nades are a different story. I'm actually quite decent with nades. More so than I'd like to let on. I'm actually quite good with them, not gonna lie. But it's the util, man. I don't know. Anyway, long story short, 7-0 right now in favor of Bless Up versus Vanguard, and the player count is 4-4. As I say that, Darkseer gets a nice 2-piece X23 coming out right there on Pretzels and Aries. 4 versus 2 in favor of Vanguard. This is now a favorable position for them to be in. Bomb is also, I believe, being planted. There we go. Bomb's also down on B. Spoken gets 1, and Supreme comes up behind Dark Zero in the vents. Not expecting him there. 2 versus 1 right now. CTs actually have the advantage. And as I say that, 1 versus 1 is Genis. Almost clutches up with that 2-piece at the end, but Supreme comes on top there and says, hey, I'm the Supreme one here, and you gonna take the L. And Supreme clutching up right there, getting that 8th round win, 8-0 right now in favor of Bless Up.
Yeah, best out of 1 matches right now. I believe the finals is going to be a best out of 3, folks.
Yeah. Okay, really quickly, taking a look at the KD. We got Spoken for the Blessed side, 11-3, and Powerful just underneath him at 8-6. On the other side of things for Vanguard, 6-8 for Genis. Actually, as I say, 7-8 for Genis, and Dark Zero at 5-8. Ooh, Metal also tied actually at 5-8 now. Following there, 6-8. 6-8 for him. This is now a 3 versus 1. Very, very manageable, especially because the bomb is about to go down on B. The one thing I will say though is that the sneaky flank and Vents is coming in, and this might actually pay off. Sneaky and slow, checking his corners.
Man, if they somehow... I'll just say, man, Metal. What a monster headshot right there. Somehow, if Bless clutch that up. Vanguard finally getting a point here on the board. Good for them. Much needed. And getting a bomb planted as well is going to give them some cash to play with here in the next round. Hopefully take it 8-2.
Indeed. So we can see a little bit more of a competition. You know, you don't want anything to be super one-sided if it's going to roll, you know, too hard.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, best case scenario, you get an 8-4. You go into the flip on the CT side, only down by 4. That's... I feel totally comfortable with that.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
See where they work with now. Vanguard working up here on the B side, about to enter through stairs. Genis missing shots there. It looked like he slipped his hands off the, like his screen was sweaty or something. His gun went to the left hand corner of our screen there. Unfortunate.
Heavy.
Got to get that sock out, man. Get one of those socks and just wipe your screen off every single round. Little pro tip right there.
Yeah.
Pretzel's creeping up through the vents here.
Oh, is he going to be able to catch a player off guard here?
Oh, man. Oh! Wow. I saw that head pop up. I was like, I almost pressed the screen myself trying to shoot him.
You know,
it's
when
like
you'd like dodge a snipe in real life or something like that?
Yeah, or like when you're bowling and you're like leaning to one side hoping the ball's going to go that way. It's like, yeah, that's exactly how that was right there.
Just, you do it. Oh, the spray. Nice spray, Pretzels. Well done. Takes out Juicy as he tries to peek onto the B site. 2 versus 2, and as I say that, I think that was Vents. If I'm not mistaken, that's where Dark Zero is looking, but no, it wasn't actually, and well, it doesn't matter where it was from because he says, hey, you dead. 8-2, round count right now, and well, Bless is still leading, but you know, after the flip, Vanguard seems to be coming alive here. Okay, so Vanguard, I think what they're doing right now is a little bit more on the aggressive side, which is can be something good, but you gotta be able to get those entry frags, and Xeno, or rather Ares and crew hold it on the B bomb site. They gotta push in a little bit more effectively. They can't just funnel in. That was essentially just a funnel, and you know, whole flurry of kills just went down there. They can't funnel. They can't funnel. You gotta use your nades. You gotta use your util effectively. You can't just funnel and then and try and spam your util at the same time. It doesn't work. Yeah, clearly. Doesn't work. And what's the fetish with B? I think they a side has been pushed towards once here on the Vanguard side. I know you got, you know, there's a longer line of sight there on A, some less cover, but man, I like breaking into A. I've always preferred breaking into A. I don't know why. Well, obviously we're not the ones playing. We're the ones casting. But yeah, definitely, we got the advantage of sitting here and critiquing players who would probably kick our ass if we were playing them. But yeah, I don't know what the fetish is with B. Ares being a little foolish there, and it's gonna get abused by Abuse as he pushes up there through B. Long flashbang coming out the destroy hallway, gonna make these players backing up and pop their reload. Abuse hanging out there a little too open. Oh, man, he is able to land that headshot there on Pretzels. Oh, this mean, man. But he's a little salty about that one. 14 HP, though, for Abuse, so, you know, gets a nice pick there. But still very squishy. 14 health.
Finally moving in here towards A. I think this is the right choice. 9-3 now, the best case scenario you can get. I definitely would not want Bless to be double digits moving in to the T side.
It'd be scary.
It is going to be scary. You have 3 mess ups. Like if you get it 9-3 here, you at least got 3 mess ups. If you don't got this round, you got 2 mess ups.
Look at the so. I just want to highlight
super aggressive, and he's gonna almost get the kill. Almost paid off for him. Supreme working that AUG over there. Should be able to get the call out there from teammates. A little pre-fire action there.
So the way I want to highlight right now, Abuse was playing right there. Yeah, the last like 30 seconds at least. He was playing very aggressively, but with his teammates, and that's something I want to highlight. If you play aggressively and you don't get anything in return, whether it be information and or a frag or two, then I mean it's kind of pointless, right? But he's getting information and able to stay alive and get frags at the same time, mainly because of the gun skill and just how good he is at the game, but also because his teammates are able to bait for him. I saw that one of the players over there at the back A site was shooting a player, I don't recall who it was, but was shooting at him. And because of the angle that Abuse was holding, he was able to get away scot-free and get that kill. So that's what I mean by be able to peek and or hold corners or certain angles as a team and be able to trade out very effectively, if not stay alive and not have to trade at all, right? As I say that, pistol round was a little lopsided there, but Bless gets that 10-3 right now as the switch, or the flip rather, has come into play. Who do you guys think is going to take this W? Do you think Vanguard's going to be able to pull up and reverse sweep Bless, or is Bless going to continue their clear dominance right now and get this W?
Oh my God.
Okay, well,
it's a slaughterhouse over here.
Bruh. The oh baby and triple doesn't even like.
Yeah, you can't even get the triple in there.
You can't even get the triple. That was like 5, man. That was a full wipe.
Yeah, I don't care how fast I'm talking. I can't get that in there. No, complete wipe. I was like a windshield wiping a dead bug off of it, man. Just whoosh, done, gone. Maybe a little bit of spray there to clean up the guts. 11-3 here. Bless looking like they are about to take this and move into match point territory. We'll see if it happens.
Ooh, you ratio from Dark Zero takes out Spoken at that first pick, but he's getting absolutely bombarded with various util as well as frags. All right, he gets away with his life. 31 HP though. That's about all he's got to show for that pick, but does still have sight control. Taking a look at everybody else, where they're all at. They're kind of spread a little bit, not super committed to anything except maybe pushing. Yeah, okay, never mind. They're pushing up A. Not super hard right now, but they are indeed looking as if they would like to try and push up A. And I think they see some shots, or they were getting shot at by someone in control. I'm not sure if that's actually. They're still okay. Yeah, they do have 2 players. One player actually left in control. I don't know if they're gonna opt to rotate. They don't actually. And wow, Juicy and Pretzels trading out right there. 4-4 in terms of the player count. 40 seconds left in this round, and there should be a plant on the A bomb site if they can actually end up pushing up onto it. They're very close, but they have met some resistance, and a little bit of the resistance is powerful. Okay, never mind. I was going to say Dark Zero, but Ratio is going to do him any good there. 2 versus 1. Metal versus Ares and Powerful, both at very good HP, 100 for Powerful and 87 for Ares, whereas Metal also actually has 100 HP, but has the unfortunate blindside there. 12-3 in favor of Bless. Whew.
They just can't get anything together on the Vanguard side.
No, they can't. And sometimes it happens. It happens.
Yeah, it does. You just had those off games. I just saw somebody say, Juice is underperforming. Yeah,
it sucks for your team when stuff like that happens. But it's like I say, learning, right? Losing is learning, and winning is teaching. So just learn from it. Do what you can, and just learn from it. And yeah, that's about it. Do your
Yeah.
best.
Yeah, you either win or learn is what you gotta. Is how you gotta look at it. Man, look at A being pushed here by Bless. See, I think you should have done this a little more on the Vanguard side. Metal doubled up there with the AUG. Powerful push around the corner to see if there's anybody on his right side. Watching his server. I think he hurt somebody up here in control room popping out. He's backing up and being a little more cautious now. Smoke grenade down on his right. Could have opted to push through there. Smoke grenade now going off to his left. Going to give him a little more cover there and might give enough confidence to try to plant that bomb. Looking through the surface, seeing if anybody's foolish enough to peek out on him. 100 HP to his name. Teammate Spoken right there, only with 18. I like how Spoken's taking a little more risk there with the lower HP. You can at least go ahead and get the call out there. Exactly played beautifully. Abuse, dropping Spoken, but powerful quickly there to clean him up. Jazz coming from behind though.
Genis, nicely done there. Nice clutch. 4 rounds now in favor of Vanguard. Still trailing to Bless's 12 rounds, but closing the gap. Even if it's never so slightly, you got to take it 1 round at a time. Really quickly, scoreboard wise, fairly even, I guess, towards the top. 15-14 for Metal on the Vanguard side, and 18-11 towards the side of Powerful's team, but there was a bottom 4 and 15 for Juicy. Not looking too hot right there. Yeah. Anyway, we got 4 versus 3. Keys are they're looking as if they're probably going to end this here and now, folks. As of course, 13th point is match point. Just over a minute and 10 seconds left in this possible final round. Trey's coming in. 3 versus 1. Bombs being planted on B. Is he going to be able to actually plant it freely? He is indeed. Oh, there's a player right behind him. Right beside him. And does he see him? No, he does in time at least. And 13-4. That's what Vanguard unfortunately had to deal with right there for them. And, well, bless up, I
Bless
guess.
up indeed. Well played there by Bless. Really, really great game.
GG's.
I mean, players just weren't having the best night. Vanguard international team in a tournament. It is what it is. You're going to struggle a little bit more. I still think they put up an impressive fight. You were struggling with that ping a little bit and potentially a language barrier working with. So all things considered, I do believe that they played well. Chat, welcome back. Man, it was good. Good seeing Bureau being played a little bit.
It holds a nice little spot in my heart.
It does indeed. It does indeed. Jackson, first map. No, this is the best out of 1. This is the second match. We got 2 more matches taking place.
Yeah. So like Jake mentioned, it's a best of 1. So it's just basically one and done. You win, you keep going, you take the L. Sorry, you out of here. That's nice, short and sweet.
Yeah, short and sweet. And the finals will be a best out of 3. This is just a short little tournament. We got some cool announcements coming up, folks. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you follow us on social media. All the links are in the video description down below. If you haven't followed us on Twitter, Instagram, also got a TikTok you guys can check us out on. Facebook as well. Make sure you follow us over there, as well as bookmark mobilesports.org. Like I said, there's some cool stuff coming out where we'll be excited to announce. What's going on, Fazy? Good to see you here in the chat, and welcome in everybody else. A quick word from our sponsors, folks, and we will be right back. And got another match coming up here shortly. They're already getting in here and getting ready to go. See you on the flip side.
Yes, sir. If you're looking for some G Fuel, maybe a hat, tub, shaker, energy crystals, or anything in between, please make sure to go check out gfuel.com for their great assortment. All you got to do is add something to your cart, make sure that it's something that you want to give it a try or something that you've already had. Check out. then fill in some of these details right here. Some of them are, of course, our code esportsmobile for 10% off anything and everything on gfuel.com. That code again is esportsmobile. In this case, you get 30% off. Use your payment method of choice. Go ahead and follow the on-screen prompts, and there you go. That's it. That's all you got to do to complete your G Fuel order. Make sure you use our code esportsmobile for 10% off. In this case, 30% off your order. Thank you very much. Take it easy. Peace, please.
Welcome back, folks. Getting the next match prepared as we speak. Interesting last couple matches. Bless beating Vanguard 13-4 and Elevate with a little bit of a closer game, but I kind of feel like the outcome would have been similar to the beating that Bless gave Vanguard if Elevate wasn't kind of throwing just a little bit, having a little fun, messing around, using some deagles, maybe a little practice there with the one taps. But overall, so far we've had a couple more lopsided matches. Hopefully, coming up here.
I think the next one will be better. Like in terms of the competitiveness. I don't know. I got a feeling. If it's wrong, well, but be hopeful. Be hopeful. Basically, where it's coming from. But I will say that the second match that we had just now, Bless versus Vanguard, I feel like the frags were really kind of more one-sided in terms of like team wipes, because I think there were like 3 team wipes, like just absolute utter dominance. And the one round we were trying to figure out whether or not the side of Bless actually ended up taking any damage whatsoever. I don't think they did at all.
Yeah, there was that one time they pushed in there to the B site and Vanguard couldn't hit anything.
It was literally like pew pew pew, shooting rainbow, literally shooting circles around the player. So yeah. I don't know. It happens. Like
yeah, definitely 100%.
I don't know. I do not know. Melior, hello, muchas gracias por estar acá con nosotros. Ahí veo que pusiste G Fuel Suramérica. Muchas gracias por estar acá con nosotros. FaZe, no idea, dude. They're FaZe rather, no idea. Yeah. Reflections, what's up? I don't know what you're saying, but all I see is okay and no. Cole, thanks for tuning in. Ohana, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Tayo, hello. Thanks for tuning in as well. Rob, what's up? Uchiha, hello. Thanks for tuning in. Oxen Uchiha. In relation to Mr. Sasuke. What's up? Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Can't possibly say everybody's name in chat, but thank you to I'll say a couple more people here. Ethan, thank you for tuning in. Scummy Cola, thank you. Mr. Chocolate, thank you. Frosty Seops, what's up? Thank you. Spades, thank you for tuning in. Jed, thank you for tuning in as well. Lend and Mr. Fu, what's up? Lord Zira, hello. Transmit, hello. Tiago, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. Medicals, what's up? And we'll say one more. We got Manuzin, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Muchas gracias por estar acá con nosotros. Metas sabe falar inglés?
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he was asking if Metal knows how to speak English. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're speaking Portuguese. Brazil.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what happened to my headphones. It was super weird. It's like,
Yo no hablo portugués. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought you were done.
Sorry, you were saying something about the headphones.
Yeah, no, Fazy saw me fooling around with my headphones or my earbuds. I don't know what happened to them. My Turtle Beach, the wire broke on them. I'm waiting for the new one to come in the mail, so I'm using some old Samsung earbuds, and it's like super quiet in my ear. I don't know what's going on with that. Folks, next match we got here is Underestimated versus Arcane Knights. AK. Guess it's the abbreviation, Arcane Knights. I like that AK. Versus Underestimated will be an interesting one here. Looking forward to seeing these two teams play. We'll get into this shortly. It looks like mommy took somebody's iPhone, just slightly delayed here. Forgot to do the
dishes.
Do the dishes or something like that. I'm not quite sure.
We just, but
yeah, definitely, guys. Yeah, it happens. I understand you got to reset your Wi-Fi or something like that. But we should be all hopping into that match here shortly. I think it's just my ear is not used to wearing earbuds.
Could be, honestly. Just the shape off.
It's like sucking it in, which is weird because I wear AirPods Pro though, so I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know.
Weird things.
So King Fazy. So homie over here, aka Jake, aka Sudden Death, one of the casters, as well as myself, aka Kryptonite or Crosby. And yeah, we got you tonight. And we having some fun. Casting some matches, bringing it back to OG Cops. Yeah.
Yeah, it is definitely good to be back with Critical Ops, working with them and casting some amazing matches, folks. Hope you are enjoying it. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you're new here. And shout out to those of you that have been with us for a while. Also, don't forget to share in Discord, your Discord groups you're in, on social media. You know, even post it on Facebook. Let Grandma and Grandpa know we're live. Maybe they want to do something other than sit around and watch the Weather Channel. I don't know. Give them an opportunity to check out something cool, some esports.
Esports.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Travis Scott is lit. Yeah. Alright, I think that might be enough of that, but yeah. Ooh. Hey,
dude,
everybody.
I like that. I need that a lot. Dude, seriously, I need that a lot. Gotta watch myself.
Yeah, it's a cool thing to have, but definitely not needed. Yeah. All right. we good. I got a couple other ones if you guys want me to do them in a bit. But yeah, so we are still waiting on teams to be ready and good to go. And like we mentioned, happens. Sometimes, reset Wi-Fi, et cetera.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, teams are loaded in, so we should be ready to go in the next couple minutes. I see. I'm glad you guys are having some fun at my expense. My side of cringy. I hope I'm glad it translated into some entertainment for y'all. Yeah, so I can also do a couple other ones. So it's the Go XLR, so I can do kind of, do those. Yeah, we can do the megaphone, we can do a robot, we can do some auto tune, some other soundboard stuff. Like here, we can do a hit marker sound.
Nice.
Yeah, some Naruto stuff.
Oh, baby, it's triple. Oh, yeah.
You best believe I'm pulling that out. I honestly forgot I had it there, but I'm gonna pull that out when I see Wolverine, some claws coming out, get a triple.
Yeah, Crosby's got his eyelids peeled now for the 3K.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, coming in soon. Hopefully these guys will be ready to go in the next couple of minutes. It's looking like they will be, but unfortunately we can't really do too much about it. There's a certain allotment of time, and they're still within it. So yeah, we're just chilling with y'all, and it's gonna be Merciless Underestimated versus Arcane Knights, aka abbreviations. Quite cool if I do say so myself. Saying the whole all right, I'll do it one more time. It's lit. All right, I'll do it one more time. Well, just because Jed asked nicely, he literally said please.
Goes a long way.
All right, he said he asked me to do this. Ready? It's lit. it. Yeah. Alright, I'm good. Where the bruh sound effect? Honestly, all right. So we'll do this. We'll do this. You guys drop me all the sound effects that you want me to have, and I'll pick and choose a couple of them, and we'll drop them in every now and then. Maybe not during this match. We'll see. Because I kind of got to focus on the match. You gotta cast some things, right? Your man's gotta cast. But for the next streams, next events, I got you. I'll drop a couple though. So we'll do the bruh. Bro, take his piece. What do you mean, man? What's going on there, Mr. Menace? But yeah, drop him. Alrighty. Quick question, Jake.
Yo.
So in the world of Apple, our
glorious leaders
of Apple. How are you going to, like, what are you going to do with the information about the new iPad as far as you understand and what you know so far? Are you maybe looking to get it at some point in time in the future at all? Same thing with the possible iMac. I'm assuming probably not with the iMac. This is just but yeah. What are your thoughts on some of that stuff?
Yeah, definitely not the iMac. I'm not. They don't got the color black, man. It's like you can't.
Yo,
could you do a matte black for me? Like, rub my neck, man. No matte black. You got every other color under the sun except that. But the new iPad is definitely interesting. The M1 chip is inside of it, which is going to open up huge things for mobile gaming. CFE and other devs will be able to take advantage of the immense GPU power. Of course, it's not going to be as powerful as your MacBook Pro, as it does have a fan, but it's going to be pretty dang close. You're going to have a neutered version of it, and it's going to be a huge step up from last gen, even the last couple gen iPad Pros. I think you're going to see mobile gaming really take a step up in terms of graphics quality, 100%. In terms of other useful applications for the M1 chip, I think we'll have to wait for WWDC, because the iPad's got 8 to 16 gigabytes of RAM now, which is a hell of a lot of RAM. Step it up from 6 gigs on the high end.
The beefy boy now.
Yeah, I mean, that's Android level RAM, which, Android's horrible at RAM management. Apple usually does a pretty good job depending on the iOS version you're on.
It's usually fantastic, especially, I mean, everyone knows, well, not everybody, but like most people at least have some inkling of how good the optimization is on Android, or rather on iOS, versus the Android optimization for just apps and memory and all that type of stuff. Just because, like, the past couple of years, maybe not last year, but I think the past couple of years before that, we were on like 2 or 3 gigs of RAM, whereas you saw Androids having like 8, 12 plus gigs of RAM.
I think you got some of the gaming phones get like 18 gigabytes of RAM, which is just ridiculous.
I mean, what? I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna do with 18 gigs of RAM. Like,
I don't even got 18 gigs of RAM on my laptop here that I'm running an entire stream with and everything. It's like. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely super excited about it. Just for mobile gaming, I think we'll get a huge buff in terms of graphics power with the new M1 chip, and the new mini LED display is going to be beautiful as well.
Interesting to see.
The contrast levels and everything are going to be great. Not necessarily a huge benefit for competitive games like Critical Ops. It will help some, but I don't really care. But if you're playing any. Yeah, exactly. If you're doing some Apple Arcade gaming, having some fun, maybe playing KOTOR, it's definitely going to be there.
Indeed. So we'll be getting this game underway as soon as we got 5v5. What you just said. But yeah, so should be soon. Honestly, guys, we're just as excited and ready to get into this match, but we there's still some time allotted, so we gotta respect the players and respect the rules as well. But really quickly, want to give you guys a quick tidbit about Underestimated. So Underestimated, or UE, surely live up to their name. They were on multiple occasions the underdogs, yet always managed to put up a show and winning games that no one would consider a possibility. An extreme example was when they took down Xenocide in the final tournament of the Critical Ops circuit. They sadly, unfortunately for them, got disqualified for breaking a rule, but this does not take away from the fact that they were the only team who was capable of taking a W and beating the best in North America. Don't condone cheating or anything of the sort, But at the same time, sometimes depending on, where the cheating happened, circumstance, honestly, it could have been, they were clicking 1 second and the next second they weren't, and homie decided to do something unfortunate. But can't take away something that, they earned. And yeah. But yeah, so their main lineup is Chris, Averty, Laws, aka Ohana, and Slay, Surge, and Max. So they placed 4th in the NA circuit season 2. They recently picked up Averty when Hammers disbanded, and Chris is relatively new to the comp scene, but is performing very well against the best of the best teams so far. So yeah, those were a quick some quick tidbits about underestimated, or UE for short. And I see a couple of guys in the chat going UE. Either way, they broke the rules is what I'm trying to say, Jed. But yeah,
there's no cheating. It was just a mess up. I think it was I think that's what it was, Jed. It was just an illegal sub, and it was a mess up. Yeah, it happens. You didn't realize it. You screwed up. It is. There's no cheating at all. Just a silly rule break, and you got to enforce it. You can't not enforce it. Why are you dissing Android? Crosby, you still use an Android device, right?
I do. Actually, I do.
Yeah.
Where is it right now? Right here. The S10 Plus.
Yeah.
The UAG, not sponsored or anything, but, gotta love my UAG. Actually, I have it on the iPad, too. I don't know. I just love the
good brand, man.
Yeah,
not just an Android or anything. It's just that in comparison, the iPad runs games way, way better than any Android device can. It just Apple's optimization and the tools that they give to the developers, they allow them to optimize the game to a point that you just can't get on Android. I love Android. I'm definitely interested in the Galaxy Fold 3 this year. I had the Fold 2, but I ended up returning it just due to water resistance issues, man. It's like out of the 10 days I had it, it rained like 6 days or 7 days. And I didn't remember like how it used to be like going outside and covering your phone up and running with it to the car or whatever. I use my phone in the rain now. I don't got to worry about it. It was something I couldn't deal with. So rumors are the Fold 3 is going to be water resistant. I don't know if it's IP55 or something, but just a little bit would be fantastic. Folks, we got AK coming in. We're waiting a couple more players to come in. Like I said, we've given a certain amount of allotted time to go in and get in here. Most of the time, players are here early and we're ready to go, but there's a little bit of miscommunication going on. I think with one of the players, I think he thought it was going to be like later than it's starting right now. But anyways, should be here in just a few minutes. Apologize for the delay. Thank you for hanging out with us. What devices are you all using?
Yeah, I'm actually really curious as well because I think it was last match. I don't recall exactly who, but somebody was using a device that could only support 60 FPS. Okay, sorry. I should refresh that. Get it? 60 hertz.
Yeah, 60 hertz, yeah.
Yeah, 60 hertz. Because Little Nerd Talk, 60 hertz and 60 FPS are two different things. FPS is what your device can push, and like the game, and hertz is what the actual screen can actually refresh at. Two different things. But anyway,
nice. Jed.
Yeah, it'd be cool to know. But yeah, really quickly gonna go through the tournament settings. So starting date is of course today, April 30th, 2021. Teams are 8 teams that were selected, invited. Mode is the defuse the bomb. Defuse the bomb. Format is a bracket system 5 versus 5, which is almost always going to be the case. Sometimes teams opt to play at a disadvantage or at a 4 versus 4. And from time to time that does happen. It's not the norm by any means, but agreements can be made if circumstances are extenuating, basically. Extenuating circumstances. Server is in North America, so NA. The prize is, here's where it gets really, really spicy. Which, coincidentally, you could get some spicy Demonade, But yeah, 2 G Fuel tubs and a shaker per player on winning team. HyperX charge plays per player on winning team, as well as 5,200 of in-game credits. So that's 5,200 of in-game credits. So once again, 2 tubs of G Fuel and 1 shaker per player on winning team. HyperX charge plays per player on winning team, and 5,200. So that's 5,200 of in-game credits. And of course, the fame, fortune, and glory that comes along with it being the W, the top dog of the Critical Ops G Fuel tournament, brought to you by G Fuel Energy Formula, HyperX, Geyser, and of course us over here at Mobile Esports. And cannot forget Critical Force Entertainment, homies over there, awesome people, awesome devs. And yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to everybody else who's also tuning in right now. Y'all are the homies, and we will get this matchup underway as soon as we possibly can. And again, I apologize for the continued delay, everybody. I see you there. I see you guys there. Thank you for staying and sticking with us.
Yeah, mommy took some iPads or something, man. Or maybe the iPhone-y dishes weren't done, cat litter box needed to be cleaned or something. I don't know. Just a small delay. Definitely want to wash those hands if you just clean the cat litter box. So hopefully we'll go ahead and hop back on to it here soon.
Scummy, 10 out of 10.
Thank you. You've been here before. It's not your first rodeo.
Who sounds like Cool Mark? Interesting. I used to get that I sounded like sounded and looked like Joker. I don't see it, but okay.
Yeah, I don't
man.
see it either.
But yeah, that was actually I haven't been.
It's been a little bit since you've been mistaken for Joker.
Yeah. Because you remember I used to get hey, is that Joker? Is that guy Joker? No. Joker doing his own thing. He's not doing this. We doing this. Jake and I. Sudden death and I. We got it. We Gucci.
Yeah, Mr. Sudden Death over here, aka Mr. I Kill You Quickly.
Scummy, see, that's the thing. We try and do our best to engage with our audience, with our community, and it's not always pleasant, but we do our best, right? We do our best, and we try and have some fun, add a little bit of pizzazz. I don't know why I said it like that. I heard that word once when I was like, I don't know, 12, and well, I guess it just came back flooding into my memory. But put a little spice and pepperoni or something on it. That way, it's more entertaining for you guys at the cost of maybe a little bit of our dignity. But
I don't get any of that left.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we're good to go. Almost everybody. Don't want to jinx it.
Mom's slowly giving the iPhonies back, guys.
Play with your auto-tune, Jet. All right, I bet one more time, Jet. Just because you asked. Just because you asked nicely. All right, ready. Travis Scott is lit. Oh, ready? I can do it. I can do Megatron too. Ready?
My name is Megatron, and I am from the planet of... I actually don't remember.
Lexicon? No, it's not it.
No, I don't remember.
Or Krypton?
No, that's Superman.
Okay.
All right, anyway. Yeah, okay.
Well, folks, while you're waiting here for the teams to finish up joining, and we're sitting back here enjoying some G Fuel, and I know not enough of you in chat are sitting back and enjoying G Fuel with us because you keep asking what the hell is going on. G Fuel makes everything just so wonderful, and you won't even care that mommy took somebody's iPhone and there's a 15-minute delay. You can use code esports mobile right now at checkout to get 10% off any product on gfuel.com. That's including tubs, shakers, individual packs, multi-packs, as well as the energy crystals, which are fantastic. If Juicy had been working those energy crystals instead of the gum, you might have had some more accurate shots. Whatever the case may be, you can use code esports mobile at checkout to get 10% off your purchase. Definitely recommend the blue ice flavor of both G Fuel and the energy crystals. And
fantastic. Oh, honestly, that's probably been my go-to for the past couple of years. Like apart from the peach mango, anything that has to do with blueberry or blue ice rather, de bellissimo. Love it. Bruh. Okay. Like I said, boys, everybody's we're waiting on. We're in that couple players. Should be done any minute now. Honestly, I honestly just want to I want this match to live up to the
wait,
the expectation, the wait. Yeah, the wait, right? Because I mean, if someone comes out and just gets 13 of 4 or something like that after running the time to the very end.
Yeah, they'll get a couple more minutes here, or they're gonna get DQ'd.
Yeah.
But definitely working that time right now, folks. Should be back into it shortly. So I saw a couple of people rocking iPads. I know a lot of people have been playing recently on phones. I've been seeing, I know KDM, most players are playing on phones now, which is so interesting because I started on phones, everybody was playing on iPads. So I moved to the iPad. And it seems right as I did that, I got proficient on the iPad, then everybody moved back to phone. So I feel like we're coming up to the point where people might start using tablets again. I don't know, because there's some good Android tablets coming out too. So for the tournaments that are just rocking the Android phones, maybe you can use those Android tablets. How many of you in chat are using tablets versus phones? Like I said, saw some iPads, and I think it was one iPhone. Rafu, man, I want to go so bad.
Some of these guys in chat are ruthless. Oh my god.
No kidding, man. I would not want to be in a room alone with you. It'd be like a Mortal Kombat match.
Finish. Wait, hold on. I can do that better. Ready?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Finish him.
That's actually pretty damn close. Finish him. Dude, do the epic rap battles of history intro. Yeah, no, do it with the Megatron voice.
Okay. Oh, my phone just fell. All right. Ready? 3,
2, 1.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Epic rap battles of history.
Yeah, I am Sudden, and that's Crosby.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Sudden Death, Jake, Mr. I Kill You Quickly, Darth Sudius, Suddy, Mr. Snipe Your Bitch. You know, I go by all types of different names.
Yes, homie. I don't know. Just chill, man. We're trying to get this entertainment going on. Like, I don't know what you want, man. Anyway, we'll go back to Astroworld. All right,
they're getting dangerously close to a DQ.
In a bit, yeah. If this match, doesn't go as planned, I might bring Mr. Scott out for a little bit. I remember there was a match that I casted. I don't know, a couple months ago actually. For Critical Ops, and there was it was a handful of rounds where I don't know who it was, someone in the chat who had been like in the community for a while. He's like, hey, you haven't done this in a while, so the Travis Scott voice, like the auto-tune, right? Mm-hmm. And I did, and I casted like I don't know, like 4 or 5 rounds like that, and it was the funniest thing ever because like I honestly forgot that I had it. Like I can hear it, right? Like I have I can hear it, so it's not like just like, oh, I can't hear what's going on. It's basically just a sound check, right? Mm-hmm. And it went right over my head, and I kept it on for like 4 or 5 rounds, and I kept looking at the chat, and people were just laughing, just saying, "Oh, that's so funny, bro." Kept going. I'm like, I guess the match is funny somehow. Turns out I had Mr. Scott on the entire time.
Gotta switch you back to the normal voice.
Yeah. All right, I think we have 1 player left, and then we should be ready to go. Fingers crossed, everybody.
I'm seeing we're still waiting on 3.
Okay, last 2 guys. Last 3. Okay, well.
Nope. I guess we're not. We're waiting on 2 now. So yeah, should be hopefully starting here soon. Be able to go ahead and get on into this.
Are you all in the same room or split screen? Hey, I will leave that to you to decide, but here's a hint. Jake! Oh, no.
Yeah?
Jake, did you hear me over there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Headphones, man. They're sucked into my eardrums.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess you only heard me through the headphones then.
Yeah, man. I barely hear anything out through these headphones right now.
Cringe. But hey. You gotta do it sometimes. Yeah. Anyway, mommy was this weird man. What are you talking about, medicals?
Oh yeah, I was ready to go. I was doing my tongue twisters and everything, and you guys are just.
There was this. Okay, so there was this thing. I don't remember where it was from exactly, but this is a couple years ago. My friends and I would just mess around, right, and just do kind of not stupid stuff, but just like silly stuff. Yeah, silly stuff. And every once in a while, someone would do something, and out of nowhere, it'd be like, "Mom, come pick me up." It'd be such so dramatic too. We like even get some of the tears flowing, and it wouldn't be serious at all, but like it just it'd be funny, something silly but funny.
Yeah, having some fun.
Sorry, someone just said that in the chat.
Got one player needing to join here on the AK side, and I hope they'll be ready then.
I hope so as well.
Maybe this is a strat. Are you just like gonna like drain UE's devices so they just die or like halfway through the round and you automatically win based on the rage quit? I don't know. Maybe it is a strat. Maybe I am the dumbass sitting here. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Got Steve Jobs over here playing for AK. Well, check out the bracket chat. While we're waiting, we checked about everything else out. So we got Elevate taking down Invasion HQ up in the top left-hand corner. Elevate will be moving on to face whoever is the winner of this round between Underestimated and Arcane Knights. Merciless in A versus Ivy Militia is up next. Bless beating out Vanguard, and they will be taking on the winner of that round between Merciless and Ivy Militia. I like the names here. Ivy Militia is definitely an interesting one. Finals will be a best out of 3, so every match until the finals is a best out of 1. But whoever gets to the finals, they'll have a best out of 3 opportunity. They got to mess up, maybe 2, depending on yeah, 1 mess up, a pop.
Indeed,
I was doing some math there.
Okay, so really quickly, so the semis for this tournament that we've got going on right now, of course, the G Field tournaments on Critical Ops. The semis are going to be on Saturday, so May 1st, aka tomorrow, of course, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we'll just add 3 hours for EST and the conversions for every other time zone. And then the finals will be 10 a.m. PST Sunday, May 2nd, the following day, aka Sunday. That match will be a best of 3, unlike the others that were best of 1s. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, yeah, that's something that you guys should probably plan in your. I was gonna say calendar. Just put it on your phone. Put it on your phone or your tablet, whatever. That way you guys can come on down and have some fun, and keep us company, because Jake and I sometimes we get lonely.
Not very often though, but sometimes we definitely do.
It happens, but yeah, like Jake said, not very often.
So used to, being yelled at on the mic from Modern Warfare 2 and onward, just I'm used to playing alone. But folks, we got a little teaser here, little teaser. Got the G Field tournament warming everybody up, but what we're very excited about is we're gonna have next week. We'll be announcing, and of course there'll be more info coming for it. But open registration for the Phoenix tournament. Be 64 teams in this tournament. It'll be a traditional long bracket style tournament. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tournament will be for all regions. We announced next week. Again, stay tuned for information on it. There'll be info on social media, the website, mobilesports.org, of course, over here on YouTube as well. So if you haven't followed, subscribed, and bookmarked us on all of the aforementioned sites, you can find all the URLs in the down thingy down below, which you're welcome to go play around in our down thingy right beneath the title, the like button. Hey, while you're passing that like button, make sure you turn it blue. But yeah, make sure you go ahead and check all that information out. Be some cool stuff there in the Phoenix tournament. Super excited about it. With that being said, though, we got knifing starting over here. AK has all finally joined up, folks, so we should be ready to go here in the next couple of minutes. We got Underestimated versus AK or Arcane Knights. We do appreciate you sticking with us, folks. We apologize about the delay, but sometimes it is what it is. You can't really do much about it. Canals is the map of choice here.
I like it. I trucks with it. Alrighty. Knifing round has ended, and we should be shortly ready to actually start the match. And sides are being chosen.
Now I'm ready to go.
Streams started. Yeah, so there's at least, I think, about a 40-second delay, if not more, depending on where you're watching. Yeah. Usually YouTube adds, I don't know, 5, 10 seconds at least. But yeah. No stream sniping, no any funny business when it comes to that. But yeah,
and even if the stream is only delayed by like a second, like these players are moving fast. They're moving a little too fast to do any stream sniping. What Wouldn't really matter. Folks, the long-awaited match is here. Underestimated versus Arcane Knights. I hope it is going to be a good one. Spectating Jax right now as he's pushing up here towards B site. Bomb has been planted. Arcane Knights taking that without much opposition. Actually, any opposition. The bomb was planted before a shot was even fired by the CT players. Hopping out here to Cafe right now, checking their backsides. Let's see what's going on here. Underestimated. Surge pushing in, slagging up on a couple players. Other Surge also doubled up there. Make that a 3K foot, and Jax a quad feed in there as he takes down Garrett. That bomb's quickly going to be defused there. I guess Arcane Knights underestimated. First point of the board there for them.
They had full site control, bomb down, and everything just crumbled for them within like 5 seconds. That was some nasty retake.
Yeah, man, as a power surge went through there, blasted all of them in the head. Super quick. It was over.
Also known as when the G Fuel hits.
Yeah, man, when the G Fuel hits.
Yep.
Yeah, F in the chat.
Can we get some F's?
Yeah.
That was rough.
Definitely love here. Underestimated. Playing a little aggressive here. I liking how Slay is positioned. Was thinking about crossing the river, working that SA-58. Man, Garrett just going to slay him with that MR-96, putting him down on the ground. Got a little bit of a buff here. The MR-96 did like to see that it's back in action, and SA-58 in action. Surgeon Law is laying it down the Law, cutting off the power over there to Arcane Knights. They're up by 2. Like I said, even if the stream was delayed by 2 seconds, like these players are moving so fast, you couldn't stream snipe. Nobody's like camping in corners or anything where stream sniping would be beneficial. It is moving so fast.
Not some low tier, you know. You know what I mean? Jelly bean, what?
Oh yeah, definitely not. Even you couldn't stream snipe. Like if you look over at the screen, you're already dead. You're gonna watch yourself dead on the stream if you had a short delay.
I just realized one of the players' names on AK is Gareth Bale. that's a pro football player, soccer player.
Oh, it is. I had no idea.
Yeah, and then somebody else's name Christian. Not Cristiano Ronaldo, but you know, hey, we'll give it to him. Cristiano Ronaldo versus Gareth Bale.
Gar-10.
I think, is it mid right now? Let me take a quick peek. Oh, Euratio 8. Oh, the shot.
Already working the shotgun, man. I love seeing the newly adjusted weapons.
Indeed. Damn. The Euratio did not come in handy there. Ooh, Disc almost gets that, but ends up taking the L. And Averty picking up that Euratio after all and taking out Jax. This is not going to be a very, very difficult situation if you are Mr. Fiend over here. It's a 4 versus 1, and Christian said, "Hey, let me just come over here and have some fun with your noggin there and just take you down." 3-1 round count, and UE basically just going ham. As you guys can see.
Yeah, excuse me, guys. The update's not live yet. I apologize about that. I got a little excited. I was playing on the beta version.
She's okay. Slay and
will be newly balanced.
Indeed. Okay, well, Mr. Law is just absolutely util spam the entire site, their back site there. I mean, if there were people there, that probably would have been beneficial. But Euratio, who had that just now? I think is maybe Averty. Yeah, Averty. Law's gonna take it out though. Tayo, 3 versus 4 right now. T's are looking a little bit hotter right now. A little bit nicer with the player advantage. A couple mid right here. Shots are being put down in range. Gareth Bale, Mr. Gareth Bale over here, getting a whole slew of hit markers, but nothing ultimately taking anybody down with those. Surge gets a kill, but it gets traded out. 3 versus 2. Bomb is being planted on the A bomb site. It's down. Some pre-fire shots over here, just making sure no one's going to peek that immediately after the plant. Disc. And Mr. Gareth Bale coming in clutch right there, getting 1 kill. And can he get any kills? No, he cannot. Christian takes out Disc. Just got a little bit of a deficit there, or not deficit, rather disadvantage as he was flashed. But Jax says, "Hey, my name is Jax the Destroyer. What's your name?" He gets 1 frag right there, ultimately equating to a point as well on the board. Arcane Knights trailing, but you know, very early on, so that's okay. You know, 1 round right now. And Underestimated are at 3 rounds coming into this 5th round.
Yeah, it's a typical 3-to-1 round count. You see.
Yeah. Ohana. Yes.
Wow. Bale just absolutely obliterating Christian right there with that headshot from the SA-58. Only leaving him with 4 HP though, but damn, that was a connect on every single shot. Teo working his corner here, finding his Slay, pushing up here towards the B side right now. Only 3 alive left here on the UE side. Laws working his quarters right there with that U ratio. Jack's coming up mid, firing a couple shots over there towards CT spawn. Gonna back on up. Laws continuing to work that U ratio. Let's see if we can find him. 23 HP to his name. AK still has the man advantage here with 3 up on the board versus 2 up for Underestimated. Very mature play of Laws there to switch out the ratio to pick up that AUG. Sometimes players pull the ratio, they just will not drop it. They'll hold on to it and they'll try to get every single kill with it. And man, yeah, it is. It's a little prideful maybe. Go ahead, pick up the AUG or whatever other weapons laying around there on the ground. Like Laws just did. Jack's fighting a remaining player here is going to be Laws. Oh man, he just saw that player. If he'd fired a little earlier, he might have been able to get the kill on him. Sees him over there, over the ammo crate. And Fiend is there, going to eliminate him. And Underestimated, only having a 1-point lead now.
I'm liking this matchup so far, Jake. Knock on wood, looking as if it's going to live up to the wait.
Yeah, definitely. I'm enjoying it thus far. Very close. I think this is the closest we've had the entire stream.
Definitely. Indeed. I think the second closest would have been, what, 4-1?
Yeah, I think it was 4-1 was the second closest, and then I just pulled away from there. Man, Fiend getting blasted by that flashbang, recovering very well on it, but Verdi quick to put him down on the ground before he can go ahead and get his head back on straight.
All right, interesting. Okay, so a lot of util going down. Not much of it's actually hitting anybody. Smoke's definitely very useful as Averty and crew just basically just plays Rambo and gets 2 right there. But Tayo caught Surge lacking and looking the wrong way. He got him slipping. This is now a 4 versus 1. Definitely not what you want to see if you are a fan. I was going to say of AK, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He gets taken out. 4-2 round count right now. Underestimated looking very nice. Very nice indeed. 4-0 was the final body count in favor of UE. Mr. Koala says, finna be close. Nice. I agree.
I think it is going to be. Check out the scoreboard now. Verti 8-2. Very, very nice. Katie's runners are impressive over here on the AK side, but hopefully they're just getting started. Can go ahead and take a couple more rounds here and keep it close. Really don't want to see Underestimated pull away just yet. You want to keep seeing a close round. UE working that CT advantage, though. It is one thing you got to look at. Arcane thus far is staying pretty close. Only 2 rounds down on the T side. You're working Canals, which is definitely a CT-sided map. Some of the adjustments to it have been made to make it a less CT-sided. But again, essentially all the maps are CT-sided because your basic job on the CT side is to camp those bomb sites, prevent the T's from planting the bomb. I know it's an oversimplification of things, but yeah, it is what it is.
I just looked up in the sky in game. I forgot about the plane. The plane just zoomed, well, not zoomed by, but just flew by. I'm like, oh, cool, that's right. Lazo and Surge finding for trades of their own with the U ratio right there. Blay gets Gareth Bale, and this is now a 2 versus 1 as Laws and Gareth Bale. Oh, Jax with the kill! Holy crap! Christian was holding the angle, pre-aiming and everything, and Jax is like, you say something? He just flicks right at him. Laws versus Jax. Jax has no idea. Jax has no idea. Absolutely no idea. Did he turn around? He did indeed. Okay, now he knows what's going on. He's going to win this 1v1 situation. The flicks, the spray, and Laws gets the kill on Jax. Does he have time? Do you think he has time?
Looks like he's got it.
He's got it. Whew. That's a nice clutch by Laws. 13 HP and a dream Law's pulling up and saying, "Hey, what's up? Hop in my Lambo and let's drive off into the sunset." 5-2 right now in favor of Underestimated is the round count over Arcane Knights. All right, let's see. I think it's gonna be a fairly standard setup. We're gonna have 2 on each side and then 1 watching the cross mid, and then 1 kind of hovering over towards mid from B. Ratio for
Oh man, Verdi messing that frag grenade up. I'm gonna do a little bit of damage to him.
Oh, they don't know though. They're all at A. If they push and don't end up losing their entry fragger, this should be a free site, relatively free site for
Definitely
AK.
should be able to at least get the bomb planted.
I agree.
Averti really getting the dirty down with those grenades, down to 40 HP. Did a little bit of damage with his own grenade, and then an enemy grenade came flying in there and dropped him.
Okay.
Oh my lord. Averti and Surge picking up kills with their own disc, trying to work this angle with that Eurasia looking over towards the site, missing a shot, trying to go back for a retake kill. Not gonna be able to pick it up. Averti doubled him up with that HK and Fiend. Yeah. Got shocked there by Surge. Coming out with the AUG, blasted him. Underestimated, pulling ahead here by 4. Nothing crazy thus far, but it's getting to the point where you start your 7-2. That lead can start being a little intimidating when you go ahead and you had that side flip come in.
Um, 6-2 right now, round count. UE still taking that that hefty 4-round lead. Disc and okay, I was gonna say Disc starting off with a nice clean frag right there, but Averty decides to even it up a little bit. Minute 25 left in this round. Bomb is down. Actually, he's planted on A, and this is Slay getting that nice frag on Jackson. This is 3 down right now for the T's, and now it's a 4 versus 1. This should be game, set, and match. Well, not game, but set match here, I guess, for this round, and this is indeed the case. The fuses come through 7-2 for Averty and crew. You see what I did? What I did there?
I see what you did. I see and heard what you did. 7-2, man. I mean, ouch. It looked like it was gonna be close for a second, but I guess I should have knocked on wood a little harder. Underestimated, pulling away here on the CT side. Again, it is the CT side. AK could have an amazing performance on the CT side, so can't count him out just yet. But you do want to see a couple more points put here on the board. At least, I would at least want to go into flip down by 4, 8-4. Best case scenario, 7-5, right? But would hate to see a 10-2 if I was AK. And 9-3, it's pushing it.
Match looked very promising, and of course, don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but I mean, we've had a couple 4v1s, so I mean, I don't know. Flurry of kills going down, trades coming down. Ooh, nice little spot there. Disc almost able to get another player, or rather, almost able to prevent another player from staying up alive. Bombs down on A again. 3 versus 2. CT's disadvantage right now. And, well, actually, can Christian do something? 25 HP. 1 versus 2. Not likely. And, yeah, doesn't happen. 3 rounds, though. They come to live, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you're on the T side. You get the side disadvantage. So, again, best case scenario, 7-5. But I think 4 rounds, 8-4. I'd be very comfortable with that going to the CT side. Because if you win that pistol round, you're almost guaranteed those next 2 rounds. As long as you play smart, you don't do anything stupid. You got the cash advantage, go ahead and utilize that properly. You're almost guaranteed those next 2 rounds. If you go into the flip down by 4, now you're only down by 1.
Is this trying to do some fancy 360s?
I think what he did, he flipped around as his flashbangs came in, but just still caught him at the wrong angle. They keep pushing that tree elbow without waiting for those flashbangs. I think that's really foolish. It's cost them their lives multiple times. You got to stop doing that on the AK side.
Indeed.
Teo working the ratio. Interesting choice here to pick that. Or excuse me, I guess maybe he didn't. He just picked the ratio up off the ground. I'm not totally sure. Maybe he bought it. Remaining player here with bomb in hand, and Averti is going to hunt him down. 8-3 here. Underestimated, leading by 5.
It's either a 4 versus 1 or it's a like a 1 versus 1, 1 versus 2 scenario. It's one or the other. It's never like a 3 versus 3, 2v2. It's nah.
Yeah, I mean, really the biggest thing AK has struggled with is pushing the continual push of tree elbow without waiting for the flashbangs to come out. You got to do that. You just keep pushing in, those flashbangs land there, and then Averti and Cruz peek around the corner and just easily eliminate you. Looks like we have switched up, and we're going to move over here towards the B site. I think it's a good decision there on the side of AK, but Laws is just cleaning up with teammate Averti, getting 2 pieces of their own. Laws coming in there and adding a brisket to that biscuit meal. And they're going to defuse that bomb, and it is going to be 9-3 here as we go into the flip. Down by 6 on the AK side. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult.
Somewhat manageable, but you gotta really like put the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, you're going to have a hell of a match here on the AK side. Thankfully, you have that CT advantage now. The pistol round is definitely going to be a very crucial round for you. You can't lose this. You can't. Because like I said, you win that pistol match, you're almost guaranteed the next 2 matches, as long as you don't do anything stupid, you stick to the plan. If Underestimated is able to take the pistol round, it's pretty much just a clean walk all the way up there to match point. Multiple shots being fired. Disc doubled up with that pistol in hand. Christian, first player to be there on the T-board, dropping that CT player to the ground. Popping a little Jax backing up, trying not to peek his head around that corner with a volley of shouts going down. 2 players are live here now. The Underestimated side. Christian popping around the corner. 10 HP to his name. Gotta be careful. Bomb is down, pushed up towards A site. Jax finding tail, trying to even the body count board up here. 2v2. Laws with 7 HP, Fiend with 6 HP is fairly even across the board. Jax, the outlier here with 34. Like seeing tanking for his teammate. Man, Christian has gone on a marathon run here all the way around the map. Jax putting down Laws. 1v1 here. This is huge, excuse me.
Oh,
and Jax is going to be able to win.
Yeah. And you see, he had the most HP, but at the same time, he didn't get hit in any of those last couple of gunfights. So superior movement and or positioning and awareness. So, damn, well played, Jax. Well played by Jax. Helps his team right now of Arcane Knights take another round from 3 to 4 now.
Indeed,
still down, but the flip, like you mentioned, Jake, coming in and could start a reverse sweep.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, like, you needed that pistol round just for the cash. You needed it. A little confidence as well. That CT side to your advantage. We'll see what Underestimated is able to come up with here. Definitely a winnable round for them. Just got to play it carefully. Averti rocking that deagle. I've seen some very impressive headshots with his AUG. We'll be curious to see if he can grab it with his deagle. Slay going to take the kill away from him, dropping down Gareth.
As well. Trades 4 versus 2. Oh. Okay, all right, Tayo. Nice little crouch shot there.
Bomb has been planted.
Down. Where's it down? Is it B? Yeah, it is B. Okay. Site control and bomb down and man advantage. This should spell victory for this round in favor of Underestimated, but never know. All right. Well, all but sealed right now. Yeah, it's too far anyway. Honestly, probably should have saved. But it's okay.
AK able to put 1 point up on the board, but Underestimated quickly striking back. 10-4 here, leading by 6 once again, and only 3 points away from taking the W and moving on.
Yeah, the cash it's decimated. They've been gutted right now.
Yeah, winning that first pistol round and then losing the round right after it, man.
It's brutal, man.
Definitely hurts the bank account.
Dollars in my bank account. Dollars. I don't know if you listen to any 21 Savage at any point, but
no. I think the only song that I've ever heard him on would be the Rockstar with Post Malone, just because.
Is that he on that? Am I just blanking? Hold on. Hold on.
Christian and Laws getting killed respectively over here on the UE side. 2 players left alive on each team right now, working this A site, firing a couple shots blindly and through the smoke. Christian taking his cornering here, tree elbow very nicely. Quick little jump shot, sees a player on his left and is able to pick up the kill on him. Shooting his leg, just obliterate his kneecap. Part of the IRA here, maybe?
Yeah, you were correct. You were correct. I was getting for whatever reason, I always get Psycho and like with Ty Dolla $ign and well, now I forgot the call. what was the song again? The Post Malone and 21 Savage. Anyway, I got those two songs mixed up in terms of the naming, and apparently I forgot them. All right. Anyway, 2v1, bombs down on B. This is a full site control from the T's. And it didn't matter though. Law says, "Hey, what's going on, Disc? You hiding behind that heady? I got you anyway, man." He literally said, "Hey, let me pull my knife out. Let me pull my M4 out and be, hey, your head hurt? Pew pew." I have a buddy who in any game we play that has stuns or concussions, he'll chuck them and he chucks them at the player intentionally, like at us intentionally, only to just to piss us off, literally just to get us mad. And what he'll say is like, "Oh, what's wrong, man? Your head hurt?" Because they're just like in game, all concussed, can't see anything. I know, it's funny. It's funny to me.
Oh man, Disc with a mean two-piece, quickly eliminated by Laws.
That's what happens when you turn away from a very, very potential heavy kill spot. 3-2.
Jax dropping Laws before getting more damage to his team. Arcane got the two-man advantage now. 3 up for them, 1 alive here for Underestimated.
All right, Christian's got a good amount of HP though, or actually really good amount, 90 HP. Not full, not quite full, but very manageable, especially in a 1 versus 3 where they don't really know where he is. Yeah, they actually don't know where he is. They have an idea, but as you can clearly see, the other players are kind of looking at different angles, so yeah. I just opted to save. No, never mind. Opted to peek that, and Fiend does, "Hey, I got you, man. I'm looking at this angle. What are you doing? What you walking? What you stepping on me for?"
AK, hold it in here. I mean, if you're gonna make the comeback, you got to make it at 11 instead of 12. That way, you got yourself you got one mess up. You got one mess up you can make here. It's still gonna be difficult for them, but maybe, just maybe, got a little cash. They're gonna work it. Most of the players picked up some of the weapons that have been dropped by Underestimated on the AK side, and hopefully they'll be able to utilize them here to put a couple more points here on the board. Underestimated 2 rounds away though, 1 round away from match point. Then you got that magic number of 13 right behind it.
I've been noticing these past couple of games, actually every single game that we've casted tonight, Jake, that every single team that has been going negative by like double negative or more has been losing around the same mark as this team right now, AK, 4 to 5 mark. Because Tayo's at 7-16, Fiend 7-14, Gareth at 8-14. Whereas the other side of things for Underestimate, you got Laws at 9-18, and the lowest scoring person is Surge at 10-9. So all of them going positives, and it's not make it or break it, but when you're going double neg, like 19 deaths, 18 deaths,
yeah, it doesn't help.
It really doesn't help. Like, at least stay alive. But I don't know. I'm not one to talk. I'm not playing right now, so no more backseat driving.
3v2 here at Arcane with 2 players left alive here. Underestimated got the man advantage. Surge pushing up here through Cafe, bomb in hand. Gonna work his corners here at the HK.
Not much time. Actually, like almost no time.
20 seconds.
Now, basically now.
Yeah, you got a couple more seconds to work with, but gotta get out of here. Spot has been given away. Disc popping out. Gar making the ultimate sacrifice here, but hopefully Surge, and he does. Gonna break that disc, and it is now match point here for Underestimated.
I don't know why Gareth is looking down bottom Cafe with the U ratio there, because he knows that they're gonna have to plant. So they're not really gonna set up for that plan unless the bomb is down, at least from what I've seen. All right. No point in looking at basically just kind of the cross area. I could be wrong. There could have been a different strat called there, but I don't know. I just feel like the U ratio could have been better utilized in a different position, maybe at the back, towards their spawn, or I don't know, something like that. Anyway, Flash is going down, Util going down as well. Round commence, and nice little 2-beat.
Man, Surge working that HK.
And this is basically all shooter, folks. 5 players versus 1 for the T's. They have site control as well. I don't even think they're gonna want to plant bomb. Yeah, there you go.
Yep, that's going to be all she wrote here for AK. The Knights getting retired on to take their armor off. Unfortunately, they underestimated. They will be moving on here. Underestimated will be moving on to take on Elevate NA tomorrow. Up next, we got Merciless NA versus Ivy Militia. Be hopping into this one quickly, hopefully.
Okie dokie. Yeah. Merciless versus Ivy Militia. I really hope it doesn't take as long as before. Just, you know, I want to get those matches going. But anyway, really quickly, a couple tidbits about Ivy Militia being a very new team formed literally 4 days ago. It's quite new. Ivy Militia is the team with the most to gain, despite having individual players known by most people following the NA competitive scene. They are yet to prove what they can do under their new name, as their main 5 is from Xenocide. So it's gonna be interesting to see if, name change, same roster is gonna be the trick for them. But yeah, it would be really interesting to see them take on teams that have been playing for months. See what kind of chemistry they can get going in a couple days versus teams that have been, been meshing together and being, well brought up for a couple months. But yeah, if not years. Some teams have had players that maybe not the entirety of their career have been together, but a good amount of it. To see where the chemistry lies, if it's a high end chemistry, low end, somewhere in the middle maybe, or if it has potential or not. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, the expected main 5 consist of a Mirage, and Kai, as well as GZ or GZD. All 3 players joined Xenocide back in late 2020, and it wasn't long until their impact could be seen. They have all displayed phenomenal performance, and it will be very entertaining to see what they can bring to the newly formed team. Then we have Ottawa. After parting ways with E8 to join Xenocide, just 2 days after joining the team, he proved that he could be a great team player and stick around the same players, even if there is no clashes. If there's no clashes. And then we got Snoopy. That's a dope name. Snoopy is a very respected player, mainly because he was a massive reason for Merciless's success, his team back in the day. So cool tidbits about Ivy Militia. A little bit of everything there. And yeah, this next match should be underway very, very shortly. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. Really do appreciate it. And yeah, catch you in the next little bits. Next match coming up shortly. Merciless versus Ivy Militia.
Indeed, and thankfully the players are already joining up here, so hopefully we'll be live here in about 5 to 8 minutes. Chat, we will be back here. We'll have a quick word for our sponsor, and we'll see you on the flip side.
Yeah. If you're looking for some G Fuel, maybe a hat, tub, shaker, energy crystals, or anything in between, please make sure to go check out gfuel.com for their great assortment. All you got to do is add something to your cart, make sure that it's something that you want to give it a try or something that you've already had, check out. Then fill in some of these details right here. Some of them are, of course, our code, eSportsMobile, for 10% off anything and everything on gfuel.com. That code again is eSportsMobile. In this case, you get 30% off. Use your payment method of choice. Go ahead and follow the on-screen prompts, and there you go. That's it. That's all you got to do to complete your G Fuel order. Make sure you use our code eSportsMobile for 10% off. In this case, 30% off your order. Thank you very much. Take it easy. Peace, please.
Welcome back, chat. Getting the next round prepared for you as we speak, and players are slowly joining up here again. Should have this ready for you, hopefully, in about the next 5 to 6 minutes here. Ivy versus Merciless. Chat, let's throw your predictions down in the comment section down below. What will be the outcome? Like we already said, Ivy Militia being a new team formed only 4 days ago, going up against Merciless here. Had some individuals known in a competitive scene, as Crownsby said. It will be interesting to see. You know, chemistry is huge. You can have some. It's kind of like the the All-Star game, the Pro Bowl for the. If you guys watch American football, we take the best players from all the 32 teams in the league and put them together onto opposing teams. They're never usually the best games. It's because you don't have the chemistry. Yeah, they're all the best players for them, you know, ranked for their specific spot. However, there's no chemistry between the other players. They don't get each other as much, don't understand certain cues. It's a big deal. Chemistry is incredibly important. That's always frustrating for me to see a team that just disband after a small loss. They've only been together for a month. Like, guys, you know, I get it if you've been doing it for 6 or 8 months, you can't do it, but like, give yourself a little more time to work all the kinks out and everything. Chemistry is huge. We'll see how Ivy's able to pull or play versus Merciless. Let us know your prediction chat link. We said should be live here in just a couple minutes.
Indeed. Tribe's asking, yo, can you do the Travis Scott voice? I got you, Tribe. I got you, Tribe. All right, you ready? I can also do Megatron, although Megatron kind of you know, messes with my voice a little bit, so we'll probably stay away from Megatron for the next little bit. So we'll do one more time. Ready? There we go. Travis Scott is lit. Yeah. All right. That's enough of that. Maybe at the end we'll do a little bit more Travis Scott, some more tune. But for now, I think that's a nice little sneak peek at it. If you follow what I'm saying. Anyway. Match coming up soon. Everybody is loading up in the lobby. Actually, we're waiting for what looks like just one person, so it's gonna be good.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna get this show on the road a lot quicker than the AK versus UE. Thankfully, thanks to all the players join up here quickly. Got Ivy versus Team Merciless. Should we start here in just a couple minutes?
Indeed. Let's go, Travis Scott. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I think like Uzi, like the yeah. I like doing that one too. But I don't know. The Travis Scott one, like just saying it's lit, is usually what most people ask for. So we chilling like a villain.
My headphones are just slowly dying. I don't know what's wrong with them.
Is it the Samsung ones that you're talking about?
Yeah, the Samsung ones. They're just slowly going out. It's like I can hear less and less and less. I don't know. I don't know if I have another pair or not. Of course, the Turtle Beach cable's delayed.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Of course, I got a pair of Apple Buds over here, but they got a lightning cable on the bottom instead of the good old 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, which the most of the world still uses. I was at a radio station the other day, and like everything in there uses it still. Apple. Just saying.
I'm so thankful. I haven't really been keeping up too much with the new newer Android devices. Most of them don't have the jack, right?
Yeah, most of the only things that they have had a jack, I think, was the ROG phone that came out.
Oh yeah. I think the gaming ones are the only ones I think that have kept them, which would make sense because most people are gonna plug and play with like an actual wired headset. If you're getting a gaming phone, you're usually gonna be serious in the competitive scene. So usually, not everybody.
Yeah,
some
it's just a cool phone, dude.
Because like I think that the gaming phones are actually relatively cheap for what you're getting. They're like $500-600 on some of them. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, but like definitely not like the 11, 12, 1300. Like
Yeah, the ROG phone is ridiculously expensive. I think it's like 14 or 1500 bucks. Super badass, a really cool phone. But yeah, you can get a decent like a Xiaomi. I think it's a Black Shark for only 500 or 600 bucks or something like that. And I believe it has a headphone jack. It's
a wonder that sometimes you got to go without a headphone jack. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how you doing it. All right, chat. Merciless versus Ivy Militia coming up. A little information about Merciless. They're a team participating for the first time here in our tournaments, but has some recognizable players on it. Agent Blaze, for example, was one of the winners in our Forward Assault Art of War tournament and participated in our last Critical Ops Fire Teams tournament. He has been in teams such as D2R Mystic. A little info about them coming up here. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Ivy's got some good teams on it, or excuse me, some good players on their team, but you also got some good players here on the Merciless side. Ivy being just newer, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I think you're starting off on mostly even footing. It doesn't look like you've had either team been together for a super long time that maybe has that chemistry advantage. I think players know each other and whatnot, but maybe not like the relationships some of the other teams have had throughout the night. But we'll see. It should be starting here shortly. One more player needing to join up here, and we'll be good to hop on in. I'll be right back. I think I remember. Oh, speaking of that, player just joined. I think I remember where a pair of headphones are.
I see. Okie dokie. Mr. Ivy Militia, Tribe in the chat says Ivy Militia is going to win 13-8 round count. That is what Tribe is putting down right now. He's putting down all the chips and saying that. Wait, Chet, what are you saying? No balls. You won't sing a song with auto. Okay. All right. Hold the phone. Y'all don't want to hear me sing without some sort of vocal enhancement. Sorry. I don't think that's gonna happen tonight. Maybe future. Who knows? Who knows? If something truly nutty goes on, and some like stupid nice clutch or something, maybe.
Dude,
let's go.
I found another pair.
E Wonder Child, go, Mr. Oh, it's like J Wonder Child from CS putting down. Okay, so Coming Koala says putting down 13-7 or 13-9. Any team. All right, so you say that's the round count for either team: 13-7 or 13-9. All right. Joel Bali winning every gunfight, no matter what the HP. I mean, 1 HP in a dream. You know what I mean. You're hurt.
I hear you. Oh man, I really hear you now. Yeah, I got that new pair. I got one more Samsung pair stuck in my box. I guess this is from the Note 9. Got that. It had that the S7, Note 8, Note 9. I think the Note 10 came with the Note 10 did have a headphone jack. So I guess I got 3 pairs of headphones laying around.
Oh yeah, it only had the pen for the S Pen, right?
Yeah, Note 10 was the last one to. Or Note 9 was the last one to have the headphone jack. With that being said, though, Ivy starting out here on the T side. I think we're live. Are we live?
I do believe we are live indeed.
Fan-freaking-tastic.
JKK Sudden Death. I have gotten confirmation. We got
that confirmation, and we're hopping on into it. Merciless starting out here on the CT side, and over here on the T's, we got Ivy Militia. Good luck to both teams, and playing on the map bureau once again. Absolutely fantastic. Love it. I love a working pair of headphones.
It's a wonder. The difference.
It is amazing being able to hear. I thought my ears were like just breaking for a second. I was like, no, it's gotta be the headphones.
Time to book something.
Okay. I might need to go to Best Buy, pick up a new pair tomorrow, something like that. Kai gonna be first to strike, but quickly eliminated there by Asian Blaze. 4v4 here, working that B bomb site. He's coming around for the reverse flank here, gonna go up through connector. Oh, Risen gonna put down him right there. M1 getting dropped, playing on the M1 iPad early. Snoopy finding Underworld as what was it? Underworld? Is that his name? No, Wonder Child. Excuse me. I don't know why I thought it said Underworld.
It's like. You're my wonder. Okay, I'm not even gonna try. So I don't know if D Wonder Child has anything to do with J Wonder Child from CS, but that's another pro player. So yeah,
might be
CS.
Inspired.
I don't know. Anyway, that just reminds me of that. But it seemed as if it was going to be kind of manageable for the CTs, because I do believe the Ts had maybe like 2 players that were one shot. Basically like 3 HP and like 5 HP or something like that.
Much, yeah.
But I mean, hey, tease pull out and get that clutch.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
So round win, first round.
Yep, big round win here, pushing over here towards the A side. This is the kind of bureau action I want to see. Little B, little A, you're not just going towards B. Really, if Ivy can go ahead and push in here very quickly, get this bomb planted, to be even if they don't win the round, just have a little extra cash invested in the account by getting that bomb planted. Bomb's been dropped here back by server side. It's a 2 versus 1 now. Ivy does have the man advantage. They're searching for that remaining player, who is Asian Blaze. Everybody behind them. Arson comes around the corner and drops him with a headshot.
Pew pew.
2-0. Ivy Militia.
Indeed. Everyone's buying. I love the sound of everyone just buying the util and everything and just plopping it forward like right in front of them. It's just like so satisfying. Anyway, taking a quick look at the scoreboard right now. Arson at 5-1, Kai at 2-2, and then Asian Blaze at 2-2, and then MY at 1-2. So it's not super even. Well, actually, rather it is kind of fairly even, except for the top dog over there, Arson 5-1. The rest is trickling down, kind of the same.
Man, I love the fast-paced play we got right now.
On
the Ivy Militia side, this is fantastic. Sacred finally Scott, Arson 5 HP, and he's going to be leading his team up here, quickly eliminated by M1 right there. Blaze speaking around at the corner as well, looking towards his orange, going to see if anybody's on his right. Sees the man, but not able to find the headshot on him. It's Ottawa dropping him down to the ground. Wonder Child watching his computer here on B. Gonna pop out here, B long, not seeing anybody. Remaining 3 players left alive here on the Ivy Militia side, all spread out. It does look like Bomb is going to make a push here through Banana over towards A. Actually, going to move through the control room here. Sacred with a very important shot, eating up the body count board as well. That bomb is going to get dropped here inside the control room. Kai pushing up right here, right inside of CT spawn, peeking out over there. Snooping, eliminating Sacred, and Wonder Child is there giving away his position, and that's going to be Kai trading him out. It's 3-0. Ivy Militia with a close call there, but able to eke out the win. 3-0.
Indeed. So semis are going to be, so this round right now, as well as the semis, are going to be best of 1, and then the finals are going to be best of 3, just so everyone understands and knows what's going on. We're all on the same page. One and done basically until the finals, then it's a best of 3. 3-0 right now. Arson and crew doing the dirty business over here, as actually M1 gets a nice frag right there, entry, and this is now a Snoopy and Homie. Oh, okay, never mind. 4v4, minute 25 left in this round. Bomb's actually towards the back. No one's actually opted to pick it up. Smoke's being placed down as well. B Wonder Child chilling like a villain over here in the corner by the printer. Oh,
that is a frustrating flashbang. Arson coming in and just absolutely obliterates Wonder Child after he'd already obliterated his eyes with that flashbang. Also doubling up there on M1 with the SG in hand. Ottawa coming from behind, finding Blaze. 2 versus 1 now. Last man left alive here is Sacred. Let's see what he can do with that MR96. Actually gonna jump back in here and grab an AK.
$2v1. 40 seconds left in this round. Bomb's going to be planted on A. This should be a free plant. Yes, this is going to be a free plant.
Bomb has been planted.
Nice little
now,
cash.
Is the retake going to be free? And it just says, hey, let me jump and land right quick and get that heady on you. And, well, pew pew. 4 rounds right now. 4 rounds.
4-0 Ivy Militia. Thus far, I mean, still a little early on, but dominating Merciless. And on the T side, they're playing very, very quick, and that's really how I like to play the T side. I like to play it not so incredibly quick, you're not checking corners and everything, but play it quickly enough that you're not allowing those CT players to set up on those snipe spots and easily hit you on those head glitches, hide in those corners, keep them on their toes and keep them constantly moving. That's what you want to do. You don't want to let them get to the headies and be able to camp, because again, that's essentially their job, is to camp on those bomb sites to prevent you from getting there. Smoke grenade down, going to prevent any easy shots fired out of control room or the server side here, a server side. Snoopy pushing in, going to drop down the Wonder Child before getting more damage with that sniper rifle. Sin peeking tree here, not finding anybody. Going to rotate around here, I believe, to control armor. I think he's actually going to stay back here and make sure there's no stragglers there. Scott coming through vents, going to find a wallbang kill there on Sacred. 2v2 bomb rotating around here towards B site. It looks like the T's will be able to get this bomb planted once again. Just love the movement here. All these T players are moving expertly. Great position with their crosshairs, jumping across rooms to get to the spot they want to be at a little quicker, and just making themselves a little more difficult to shoot. Ottawa there.
Asian Blaze checked every possible corner perfectly, clearing out every single corner, every single angle, except for the very last one. Gets blasted right there. 1 versus 1 bombs down on B. Scott saw the player. He's going to be
Scott
able to
knows
get
what he's doing, man. He knows what he's doing. Oh, wow.
And here you go.
He's going to be able to get it.
Frag.
That flick, though, man. He flicked and stood up, and his crosshairs was right there at his jaw and blew it off. Nice little uppercut.
Pew pew. 5 rounds right now. Ivy looking mighty fine right now. And if it were to, maybe if the CTs were to get a point, it would probably be right around now.
I would say so.
If they let it go any further, then the true snowball is gonna come into play here and may be unstoppable. But as I say that, B Wonderchild gets a nice 2-piece, making this now a 1 versus 1. Very manageable for Scared and Kai. They're both 100 HP. In a dream.
Yeah, if Kai just peeks around this corner here, he's... Oh, man. Why didn't Sacred stay in that spot, man? Sacred should just stay there in the spot. He had a great angle. Unfortunately, just being a little impatient and giving it away. Of course, I guess I do have the advantage being able to see exactly who that player was. He was, not sure where he was at. Oh, man, and comes down and still is going to eliminate Kai with a nice headshot. You called it, man. You called it. First point here for the CTs.
Indeed. Well, there's some life. There's some life. And, well, taking a look at the scoreboard, actually, everything's actually really quite even. You got M1 at 7 and 6. And then Wonderchild at 5 and 6. Sacred at 4 and 5. Blaze at 4 and 6. Sin at 2 and 6. On the other side of things, for Ivy, you got Arson 8 and 4, Ottawa 7 and 4, Kai 6 and 5, Snoopy 5 and 4, and Scott 3 and 5. So relatively similar, actually, score-wise for the KDs. As I say that, Kai gets a nice little Kobe on Asian Blaze. Says polishes this nade up and rolls it towards him and says, "Hey, hold this."
Yeah, I mean, you haven't had any rounds that are super lopsided. There's no 4v1s or anything like that. It really has come down to 1v1s or 2v1s. It's all very, very close here. Bombs and Planet CT's trying to retake the side here. Remaining player probably in defense. Wonderchild is going to be the man to peek it. Pre-fires it. Very wise there. Player coming in. Oh, is able to pick up 1 kill, but the remaining 2 CT players are going to prevent him from doing more damage, and they will be able to defuse that bomb and put another point on the board. Further breaking up that snowball, trying to get it nice and flattened out here. Reducing Ivy Militia's lead only to 3 now. Yeah, we've been saying Sacred.
Yeah.
Oh, I see in chat you're saying. Okay. It's Scared, but it's spelled Sacred?
He spelled it Sacred. I mean, I don't know. Alright. Either way.
I'm casting the way I see it, with or without my glasses on.
It says Sacred, but anyway.
Yeah.
5-2 round count, minute 35 in this round. So far, nothing too heavy. Looking like it's probably going to be a B site hit. Kai just chilling in the corner over here watching the angle. That's actually a perfect crosshair placement for the head. And enough space as well. Smoke going down. Scott also threw in some utility with his teammate right there. I'm still down. They haven't actually picked it up. Is this a new strat I'm unaware of? All right, there we go. Bomb's now picked up. Pushing up a banana. Playing a little bit of toss, a little bit of catch. Minute left. Euratio gonna peek this. Snoopy has the angle. Probably telling the teammates to push up. He's got the snipe. Exactly what's going on right there. Scott pushes up nice and slowly. It's time is dwindling down right now. Sin picks up a first blood and gets a 3-piece. That's a Wolverine right there. That's some X, just shredding with the claws. X10. That's
Oh, it's triple.
You've been waiting for it.
I did. And actually, that's a 4K for Sin. Give him the ace. Give him the ace for Sin. Give him the ace. One more. Ooh, Scott taking out Wonderchild, making this a little bit more manageable. But as I say, the Asian Blaze takes out Scott. and ultimately Robinson of the ace. But either way, 3-5 round count right now. Ivy Militia looking as if they're lacking a little bit, as Merciless coming back, question mark. They're looking nice. They're looking nice.
Yeah, definitely a lot closer than it was a couple rounds ago. Like to see that evening up here. Should be going into a flip 7-5, maybe best case scenario 6-6. That'd be fantastic. Like to see that so close. Thought Ivy Militia was just going to run away with it, but CTs over here have made him stomp on the brake just a little bit, slow it down, rethink things. It's not going to be as easy as I thought. We're just going to be able to drive straight on through them. Wonder Child just standing still. Watch his corners. Blaze find Arson right there. Ottawa jumping up, taking a little bit of damage there. Ooh, was able to peek the corner and find Blaze. Blaze just in a really bad spot. Super surprised to see that he was exposing his backside like that.
Ottawa got caught lacking again. Sin getting a nice kill on him. Ottawa's literally looking the other way. That's just unfortunate.
It's like Call of Duty timing, man.
4-5. This is the closest game we've had all tournament so far, Jake. Hands down. In like the score line reflects it, the KD reflects it, and I guess for the most part also the rounds reflect them as well in terms of the player count.
Yeah, being 9 rounds, 10 rounds almost into it. Yeah, it's the closest we've been.
Definitely. Oh, Asian Blaze.
Both these teams seem to be very evenly matched. I love that, and on I think a good overall map too. Not giving CTs as much of an advantage as some other maps, in my opinion.
All right, that went downhill really quickly right there. Ottawa and homie teammate going down 3 versus 1. Minute 13 left, and well, that's all she wrote right there. Arson gets taken down. 5-5, all tied up, folks, evened up as we go into this 11th round. Yeah, honestly, it's really even. Like I said, the score is really even. The KD is really even. It's all evened up, including the actual round count. All right, it's looking like it's gonna be a hard B defense, 3 on B. We're in its general vicinity. Let's take a look at where A. Oh, okay. So the T's are still chilling at banana, trying to get some picks. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say that because never mind. It didn't happen. So what I was gonna say is that I don't know if maybe holding angles like that would be the best idea at banana, because no one's really ever pushed it from what I've seen. But I guess someone else was pushing A long or something here, and that ended up working out. Trying to get that first pick, and Sin gets another there, or rather gets the first one in this round. It's now 4 versus 4. Bomb should be going down in a bit. Never mind. Sacred has something to say about it and takes out Scott. This is now a 4 versus 3 with 52 seconds left in this round, and bomb's down. I don't know if they've called it yet. Probably not. They probably didn't see the bomb drop, but we can definitely see it right there.
Definitely has the potential to be a 6 versus 6, or 6-6. That is going into the flip. That'd be fantastic.
The rotation here. I think the rotation is coming in. Yeah, pops the smoke for the cover to rotate. Ooh. And Arse. Oh no, that's unfortunate. He thought he was home free there, but Sin says, "Hey, you called? You ordered a pizza." Bomb still back. Oh, Arson with a nice drop shot on Sin. 2 versus 2, very manageable. Except no time.
Yeah, really, there's no time at all. Can't get that bomb planted back. That was a big kill, preventing that bomb getting rotated over towards B.
Yep. That's unfortunate. I think that's the first time in a while we've seen the time actually run out.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't think that has happened in any single round. I think, yeah, either the bomb's been defused or every single player has been eliminated.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes, indeed. So they're okay. So this is what I was talking about. It's better to be a little bit more aggressive on banana, because so far I don't think, to my recollection here, we haven't seen anybody from the CT side of things actually push up towards Banana. That being said,
Yeah.
we're here this little area where Arson's peeking right now. That is a different story. But you know, he seems to be working it quite well. Teammates working B as well. And this is now a free site. Free bomb plant. 3 versus 1. And Arson says, hey.
Wow.
There. Clap,
The
clap.
spray
Yeah.
control, just absolutely fantastic. 6-6, man. I called it. We got it. It felt like we were going to get it, and we did. This is definitely the closest match of the night. And it's either going to stay this close, or we're going to have the flip here, and Ivy is going to run away with it on the CT side, or Merciless is going to run away with it on the T side. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens here.
Swipe. All right. 3 rushing down Banana and 2 watching A long over here. Oh,
wow.
My goodness.
Let's get for the first one. Ottawa going down. Bomb. Going over towards the A side. Blaze going to get dropped here by Arson as he was going off to another man. Arson double up there on Sin. It's a 3 versus 4 man advantage going over to the CTs. Bomb is just about to be planted here on the A side. Wonderchild watching his teammates left. Now right. Moving back and forth. Back to his left. And one watching back side. Server side going to give the call. These CT players are pushing across. Scott's going to drop him. But thankfully, M1 was able to do some damage to a couple of those players coming in there. And Wonderchild with a fantastic headshot. Quickly dropping down and finding Scott. He was shooting towards his knee, but somehow got the headshot. Wonderchild aiming towards Kai's head and didn't get the headshot. I'm a little confused at the anatomy here on these players. But with that being said, Snoopy going to go for the bomb defuse and going to get it. His team is going to be taking the lead as well as getting that first initial cast investment.
BW almost had that 4K with clutch. Okay, so that play call was essentially go banana, the rest go A, and banana distract and try and do what you can. Almost worked out. Didn't work out though. I think maybe if they had spread out a little bit more before planting the bomb, that probably would have been better, getting better positioning before you actually let the other team know that you've actually planted. Right, I would have probably been the better play, but it was risky nonetheless doing the two send them off and try and get frags, but essentially just push A ASAP, right?
Yeah, you know, A is a site. Oh man, what can this be here? Arson with the SA-58 trying to get the upper angle on, but teammate Kai is going to come in and put down Blaze on the ground. 2 players alive here now on the T side. They're pushing out through the entryway. Wondershot moving up here into the vents.
Well,
not seeing anybody's crosses through. Remaining player here. Would love to see a clutch up. First one, Arson gets dropped. That's a big kill. They're getting him down on the ground. Checking his right side. He's going to be able to hit the headshot there on Scott. Plenty of time to work with here. 53.
See that?
I could even see Snoopy able to land a headshot there on the Wonderchild. 2-round advantage going over here to Ivy Militia.
I think BW so far has been absolutely phenomenal in the slaying category. And not just the slaying itself, but like the way he's moving around and the angles he's speaking and how he's speaking it. So far, he's doing a very, very good job of holding angles and getting the one shot, like the one tap rather. You saw there he got a one tap. I don't know if you actually caught that, Jake, but
I didn't, unfortunately.
And then earlier, the previous round as well, he was actually holding a corner with a pistol and he just hit that headshot easy peasy because of the angle and where his crosshair was placed. So, you know, getting those angles, those power positions and crosshair placement and getting all that in unison really, really does equal, frags, most of the time. Speaking of time, just over a minute left in this round, 8-6 in favor of, Merciless, but the player count is actually also in favor of them. So, you know, I think they might have something to go on here. Slowly inching up towards A, hurtling towards A. I think this is going to be a free plant.
I think it is. And, you know, all they got to do is fix what they did last time and just have the players a little better spread out. There's so much space on A that you got to have those spots nice and covered. People in the proper areas to watch. Wow, that was a nice frag kill there from Asian Blaze. 200 rated there, landed right between Arson's leg.
Oh, I thought he got knifed. Okay. 8-7. This looks like it's going the distance, folks.
Yeah, it really does here. Ivy Militia able to get a couple rounds there on the flip, but Merciless not gonna let him get that third. 2 and 1.
So actually, the difference there was they didn't just send 2 to go banana and do something there, see if they could, get a pick or something. They actually sent them to get proper map control, and that's what allowed the CT, or rather the T's, to push up onto a relatively, if not completely, uncontested. And then the other players that were spread out a little bit more towards mid map, B side, they were able to contest other gunfights and have those gunfights in order to delay the rotation. And ultimately, the delay was like, that would have been like the least beneficial outcome, right? Just delaying but dying. But they actually delayed and ended up getting those frags, which ended up, being a very, very good round for Merciless right now. So, yeah.
Excellent analysis.
Thank you. Oh, the spray missed. Asian got first bullets, but then Otto was like, "Homie, you're hitting the ceiling." That was an unfortunate spray for him, but Otto clutched up and gets another one. Actually, that's Sacred taken down. 4 versus 1. M1 at 16 HP, 11 bullets, and in a 1 versus 4 scenario. And Scott comes over here and says, "Pew pew, he's dead, dog." And yes, I know as you are, but I like saying you is. So anyway.
It's interesting to see how the way Merciless is playing on the T side versus the way Ivy was. Ivy was playing a lot more aggressively, moving quicker. Merciless taking their time a little more, moving a little more slowly. It's a different way to play the T side. Again, I prefer to play a little more aggressive on that T side. We'll see if it pays off for them. Ivy has retaken that 2-round lead, and M1's going to open it up here for his team.
The shoddy. Oh no.
Sin pulling out the shotgun, trying to work with it. Body count board currently even at a 3 versus 3. Make that a 2. Whoa, never mind. 3 players left alive here on the side of the T's. Merciless comes in and shows no mercy there on B site. Totally cleaning those players up.
It's a ping pong ball right now.
It is back and forth. Super, super close. It is anybody's game at this point. I love that.
Indeed. All right, let's see what they opt to do right now.
I think if the T's could get a little more confident and play just a tad bit more aggressive than they've been playing, do something just totally unexpected to get the CTs on their heels, do something they're just not expecting, I think you could easily go ahead and win this round and maybe even take the lead. Players getting traded out there in front of B, and wow, I don't know, Scott just walked across. I don't know if he was blinded or not.
I think he just
looked the wrong way.
Up. Yeah, I don't think he thought they had pushed up already. 2v2.
Oh man, Sin just now have his crosshairs positioned right. A little too far to the left.
Sent to the Shadow Realm, jeez. 2v1, a minute left. With bomb is M1 over here towards Banana, pushing up, I think. Yeah, there he goes, pushing it up. All right. They heard him, they saw him, and Kai put down some fire, but unable to connect. Snoopy going, actually, M1's trying to reach out, and Kai says, "Hey,
that was close.
What's this reach out you doing? I'm not having any of it." 10-8, 10-8 in favor of Ivy Militia.
Man, it is a ping pong game right now, but on the Merciless side, you got to knock it off the table a couple times here in order to go ahead and get it tied back up. Because if not, that ping pong match, Ivy's just going to win by default, by being a point ahead.
Toss some smoke, toss some frag. Those are cool call outs there.
Ooh, Arson, there's just no way, he was split right there.
Oh wow! All right, that's a lot of trades going down really quickly. 3-2, Merciless with the player advantage, or rather Ivy with the player advantage. Scott, it's so satisfying getting headshots on this game. It's like, I don't know, especially with the pistols. Pew. All right, where is? All right, so he has bomb. Sacred has bomb, inching towards what looks to be the A site right now. Good optical control. maybe try and get a frag or two. His best bet is probably to pick up a frag, then, ideally pick up another one immediately after or soon after that. But he's probably going to be able to either pick one frag or going to be able to pick up none and plant. Those are like the ideal outcomes for him right now.
I don't know what the cash situation is for the entire team. I didn't pay close enough attention to that. It's my bad. If cash is low for everybody, just a few extra bucks by getting that bomb planted could be nice.
Yes, indeed.
Gotta be so careful, really exposing himself there in the opening. Unfortunately, gives himself away and slides up there to the ceiling, man. Maybe the lights would have hidden you if they'd gone off, but Scott, gonna shoot you right there in the stomach, put you on the ground.
He was trying to get one pick and then plant, because if you get one pick and plant, it makes it so much more manageable. You don't have to look at every single angle, basically.
Oh yeah, 2v1's way more manageable. yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate for him that he wasn't able to run into anybody and get a potential frag on them.
He should have let Scott go. I know the time was getting a little low, but
at least get a plant down, like you were saying.
Yeah,
get some cash at the very least. And, who knows? Maybe a miracle 1v3. Who knows?
Man,
in the smoke.
Doubling up through that smoke, man. That M1 iPad wasn't enough to block those shots coming in from him. Another smoke grenade going out here. Ivy's looking like they're going to take this. Got 5 men up here. Only 2 rounds away from getting that magic number of 13. Merciless just slowly downtrending.
Oh, whoa. Hi, rattled. It doesn't fall.
That was almost instant. I don't think Blaze had an opportunity to get a shot off.
No, Ottawa got rattled too, actually. He got to 51 HP.
Man, I'm really enjoying watching Ivy play. They have the reaction time. I don't know if they got the G Fuel, man, and they got the proper sleep and been putting in the practice. That's the combination. I don't know. Maybe it's just the G Fuel. Maybe there's a little more to their recipe, but they have the fantastic reaction time that you need to play as quick as they are. Because really, Merciless is just, they're playing way too slow. They don't have the reaction time. And pings are relatively close. Actually, Ivy has slightly higher ping, so, but they're close enough that they're not really affecting anything.
Highest being 61. Everyone else is usually between 30 and 40, though. So, I mean, very, very similar all around. So
it's just coming down to reaction time.
Just the strats?
Yeah, definitely. Strats and reaction time, yeah. But I mean, really, that's what I've been seeing from Ivy is they've got some basic strats, but they're winning gunfights, and they have some ridiculous reaction time. The flicks, the spray control, the spray transfers is all fantastic. Well played, Ivy Militia getting the W over Merciless. Was close right there, and until the last couple rounds, they finally pulled out. Well played there by them. Folks, that is the last round tonight, but don't worry. Got more Critical Ops for you this weekend. Saturday and Sunday, we got matches for you. Krause, you want to give them a little bit of info about the stream tomorrow, as well as the matches.
Yes, indeed. So, of course, we just had our very first round of the Critical Ops G Fuel tournament. Of course, it was a best of 1 scenario. Next round will be the semis, which will also be best of 1, and then the finals will be a best of 3. Of course, sometimes matches are a little shorter than others, even if it's a best of 3. It do be that way sometimes. But anyway, so semis will be tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so PST. Saturday, which is May 1st, of course, best of 1 semis. Then the finals will be 10 a.m. as well, PST. Sunday, the following day, which is May 3rd, and that will be a best of 3 finals. So stay tuned for those matches, fellas and gals. It's going to be a very, very interesting matchup, especially because we just saw this match go the distance. And these two teams are relatively new. Like Ivy was formed, I think it was like 4 days ago.
4 days ago.
Like
I love the way they're playing. I'm really looking forward to seeing them compete against Bless.
Apart from the fact that they won, just the way they won, usually, at least from what Jake and I were seeing, it was very dominant. Like Jake mentioned, it was a lot of flicks, a lot of good reaction time, good, at least from what we could tell, communication, because the strats seem to be there. Time will tell, and well, we'll see. But yeah, quick rundown yet again. So today we just had the best of one, round one for the Critical Ops G Fuel tournament. Semifinals will be tomorrow, Saturday, the 1st of May at 10 a.m. PST, so Pacific Standard Time. Best of one will be tomorrow as well. And then the finals, which is May 2nd at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is Sunday, will be a best of three. So the finals, best of three on Sunday. Be here 10 a.m. PST to get the action started. And we'll wait here for you.
We'll definitely be here. Can you believe it's already May? It is already May. 5 months.
When I was looking at just the dates and everything, I'm like,
yeah, I know. It's like, damn. Already May, folks. Again, we'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Time or 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're anywhere else, you can do the time conversion yourself. Quick look here at the bracket. We'll have the fully updated bracket, of course, tomorrow. But for those of you that might just be joining, of course, you can check out the video on demand here after the stream is over. But Elevate taking down Invasion HQ, underestimated. They were underestimated. Arc Knights, AK, underestimated. They were able to beat them out. They'll be going up against Elevate tomorrow. Bless beating out Vanguard. And as you just saw, Ivy Militia taking down a Merciless. So Ivy and Bless will be competing tomorrow. Definitely looking forward to those rounds. I think Ivy and Bless will be very interested in both matches, really. Elevate and underestimated. But I'm especially excited for that Ivy Militia versus Bless. All right, chat, with all that being said, that's all I got for you tonight. Crosby, got anything else before we head on out of here?
I got a little bit. Just for the fellas and gals over there that were saying something about Mr. Scott. And I kind of did say I'd promise you. I promised at the end. So here we go. Travis Scott is lit. Yeah. Is lit. All right, cringe is over. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one. Please consider using our code esports mobile for a discount. Right now I believe it's at 10%, but it does periodically jump up to 30%. So if you want a discount now, or if you want a discount in the near future, please consider using our code esports mobile for a discount on the goodness of G Fuel. They're awesome products, energy, taste, and just gaming edge. So
100%.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you tomorrow, 10 a.m. PST. Be here.
Indeed. We'll see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Peace.
Peace. Thank you.
No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge.